Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Barça Buzz live watch along of the match, the derby versus Espanyol, the first match of the maestro Xavi as coach. A new time has come, and today's match is going to decide a lot. But yeah, don't get too disheartened if the results don't go as planned. So, because it's his first match and most of the players were out during the international break, so a little bit of time is required for the chemistry to kick back again. So yeah, plus the good news is Kai shall be joining us very soon. So yeah, let a few more people roll in and then we'll start the team analysis, and we have some great atmosphere outside the Camp Nou. Let's go, let's go. Really excited. What a way to kick off the derby. Great atmosphere outside the Camp Nou, I've said that already. And since we have some people joining us, here's the starting lineup. Feel free to let me know what you guys think about it before I actually start dissecting it piece by piece. Okay, so I'm still waiting on something right here. Then we can go ahead and...
Alright.
Hey Kai, what's up? You're
Hi,
here.
hi. Yes.
Okay, you said you're gonna join when the match kicks off, so you're early. We
Yeah,
haven't tweeted.
originally. Like, I wasn't sure if I was gonna join before or
Okay.
after this.
Well, a pleasant surprise in that case. Anyway, we still haven't tweeted about the fact that the live stream is underway.
Oh,
So give
okay.
it a few moments before we actually
Cool.
start discussing the team dynamics. You have seen
Yeah.
the lineup, right? The starting
Yeah.
lineup. Yeah, so wait for a few more people to roll in and then we shall talk about it.
Right.
So, how are you feeling, by the way? What are your expectations?
Oh, good.
First
Nothing
match for
special.
Xavi. So,
Just,
yeah.
just waiting to see what he has got in the bag.
Oh,
And then see how it goes. Like, I don't really expect anything. I'm just like, give me what you have and surprise me.
okay. I see. By the way, I'm asking Marco to tag you in the original
Cool.
tweet as well. Yeah. So, by the way, I've set up this stadium ambient noises instead of the normal music which we used to have every live stream. Now it feels like we're actually in the what do I say? We're actually in the stadium and commentating.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. I think our viewers are gonna like that. Now I don't know why Marco isn't tweeting it yet. It is scheduled for 30 minutes later. But yeah. Oh, by the way,
Cool.
hold on. Um, okay, this is interesting. Have you seen the sheer ambience outside the stadium?
No.
Okay, let me show you in that case. I'm
Right.
gonna post the picture on Discord.
Cool. Oh, I see something.
Yeah, crazy ambience.
Damn,
Yeah.
that is interesting.
Yep. The Barcelona Ultras, I was having a talk with Marco earlier about this, that the Ultras bring such a good environment with them. And teams like PSG allow their Ultras into the stadium, but Barcelona, for some reason, doesn't. And that has always surprised me, if I'm honest. But it turns out, when I did a little bit more research, and from what Marco told me, is that they are very the epitome of hooliganism they exhibit, and they are also racist. So that's why
Yeah,
Laporta
they're
has banned
basically
them.
fascists. They hate foreigners. Yeah, they're not very cool.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
That's why Laporte banned them because originally
Yeah.
they
Are they
were
of the
allowed to.
mindset that Catalan only mindset, that kind of mindset?
Yeah, as well. Basically they're fascists.
Okay. Yeah. Kai. If you see, the Barsabbas tweet is up, and if you would kindly RT or QT it.
Yes.
Marco hasn't mentioned that you are live in it, so if you quote
Okay.
the fact that you are also speaking, we'll have a lot more people rolling in.
Yeah. Okay. Just okay. Let me see.
Okay, we have two people watching us at this moment, but they won't
Okay.
say anything in the chat.
Oh, that was just the. Okay, I see. Okay.
Yeah, okay, now we wait for people to roll in high numbers. Okay, so yeah, they are rolling in one by one. Say hello to our new viewers. Hi, welcome everybody who is new to the live stream. I have Kai with me, and we
Hi
shall
there.
be, yeah, and we shall be taking a look at the lineups and everything. Oh, Spotify. Is that the new guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Luis Lorente. What's up, man? Marco isn't here, but yeah, it's me, Shagnik, Graded Godly, and Kai. We have a lot of people watching us, so Kai, the stage is yours. Go ahead. What do you think of the starting lineup?
It's definitely an interesting one, and more or less what you'd expect actually, given the injuries. And I think it's going to be very interesting for certain players, especially I think of Gavi and Frankie,
Uh-huh.
who, as yesterday, Xavi said that Frankie should have a more attacking role. So I'm excited to see how exactly it will unfold. And I think it will go well in the end. But it's interesting to see to what extent will we see already some sort of change, or generally hoping for a better match than we've had in the recent months.
I see. And you were talking about something in the group chat earlier about Gavi occupying a forward role again, and about the fact that he might be a false nine today. So, is there anything you want to tell our viewers about it?
I think it's an option that I don't think has been talked about a lot in the media or on Twitter, but I think it's an option that should be thought about, given the fact that we don't have a lot of fit attackers as of today.
Uh-huh.
And for me, the rationale behind playing Gavi as false nine is that if you look at his game, he's a sort of he loves to turn around his opponents, and he's not that good yet at making progressive passes. And given the forward role he occupies, and the fact that we've seen that as a false winger he doesn't seem to have the influence he
Yeah,
has
definitely.
when in the center, it makes the most sense to try him out there. And especially when you think about the fact that Memphis, he's a very mobile player, which means that he was neither always a true winger. That might give you the chance to alternate them between each other. So I definitely think it's an option to think about. I doubt it will happen. I expect him to start wide. But if Xavi thinks about that, I'll be very pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, great insight. And wait a second, we have a little bit of a glitch, but yeah. Okay, it's fixed now. We have a lot of viewers watching us. Of course, we have Luis, we have Zenaldino, yo bro. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. We have Fosa Barca, our old fan, Eric, Eric Hader. He's Parth, and he is disappointed that Eric Garcia is starting again. I I for some reason am not that disappointed because I really like Eric. But yeah, Parth is always here for his daily dose of Eric slander. And yeah, Nahian Ahmed says, hey, Jay says, hola, and Shashank, welcome. And yeah, Shashank has a question for you. I'll get to that in a minute. And Luis says, great lineup given the amount of players sidelined due to injury. I'm so excited and also nervous about Elias. Great player, TBH. Can't wait to see how he handles the pressure of playing in such a game. Yeah, we have a lot of questions about Elias and about how you think he will perform, whether he will be able to handle the pressure. And that's what Shashank's question is right now. How is Ilias off the ball and how are his runs into the box? So, Kai, how is he off
Uh,
the ball and what kind of runs does he make, if he does at all?
Outside it mostly his impact is actually on the ball rather than off the ball, but he does have a certain impact, which is wait for the ball to come to him, hurry up the pitch, and that wide, and then drifts in. Now the question to the pressure is a hard one because I remember he started at the B a few months ago. And at the time, I was fairly critical of him because I think that he already felt some sort of pressure, or at least he wasn't playing, his usual game. So to me, that's definitely a high question. And to me, because of his young age, he still has issues with his decision making. So I'm as well not sure how he'll perform. For me, it can go both ways. I don't expect a type of camera that like Ansu Fati would do.
Yeah,
In his
exactly. And
beginning.
for the fact that you hate predicting whether a player will play good or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hate predictions. But yeah, we can expect. I won't expect a lot because, of course, he is a very young guy. Xavi trusts him, so for now, I trust in him. But I don't expect anything really good. And we have OJ with us, and he says, "Let's go, yes, man, derby today, and it's gonna be great." And I'm talking to a third member who might be joining us for the commentary. He is Luis, by the way. Kai, he said that he would love to join us.
Sure.
So yeah, he's showering right now, but yeah, he will come. Okay, so let's go, and I think we have covered the everything we have to talk about the starting lineup already. I would like to add the fact that Busquets and Nico in the same lineup has been frowned upon often, but I do think that we could use Nico on that side because obviously we don't know how well Elias will track back, so we could definitely use another more kind of a defensive player in Nico to stop the advancing counterattack of Espanyol. But what matters to me more than what the formation is what the style of play is going to be. Kai, as both of us have already said many times, that Koeman ball was just, he had great players. He had the midfield trio of Pedri, Busquets, and Frankie de Jong, but he never could perform because they didn't link up. We covered Kai's whizzes many times, and we talked about it a lot even, that all the midfield did under Koeman was circulate the ball out to the wing backs, who ultimately just provided a cross in from outside the wings, which was easily anticipated. But it's derby night, and it's a great atmosphere outside the Camp Nou, something we shall take a look at in a minute. So Kai, if there's anything else you want to add to the starting lineup, go ahead while I cue the videos.
I don't think exactly have anything to add.
Yeah, okay, no problem. Yeah, just feel free if anything at all. Okay, so we are gonna take a look. I'm just gonna start the OBS live screen. So yeah, this is the atmosphere right now outside the Camp Nou. Oh, Kai, by the way, I don't think you can see the video, can you?
That's correct.
Yeah, so there's this piece of awkward silence. But yeah, Kai, you can keep the live stream open in a window and keep it muted, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so that you don't feel there's an awkward silence.
Yeah, don't worry.
OJ says he's pissed about the Pedri relapse. You know, that's what an entire year of child labor does to a player. This is the ambience. Look at it. It screams derby night.
Damn.
It screams
Yeah.
derby night, man. It is awesome. It is awesome.
That was unusual.
Yep.
Given it's been a while because of COVID.
Look at the bus of the players rolling in right there. And yeah, Shashank says ole out. You know Shashank, I've been saying for a long time, Koeman to Manchester United, make it happen. He belongs there. Give them Koeman. And by the way, if you guys haven't checked out our channel yet, you can see on my screen right now, we have this entire playlist of Barcelona chants, anthems, all the player anthems, everything with English as well as Catalan lyrics, so you guys can memorize it and sing along, enjoy with the other fans you see on your TV. And yeah, today's ambience is just crazy because it's Espanyol, obviously. And if you guys check out this video of the Boix Sonor, I am not really sure how to pronounce the name, to be honest. Ibarsa. And this song was made when Espanyol was relegated to the second division. And yeah, it does have a verse about how they are very happy that they were relegated. So yeah, check this out. And of course, it also has these trademark classics, Un Dia de Partir and Olele, Olala, 1899, Isi Tot Aminem, Adelante Barça, all of them. So yeah, Shashank says ole out. But why? You want Manchester United to suffer, don't you? Zenaldino says have to left a 3 when the match start, one device only. Not quite sure what you mean there, buddy, but if you can rephrase your comment right there. Shashank says, looks like our social media team have upped their game a bit. Yeah, it looks like they have. By the
Possibly.
way, yeah, definitely. By the way, Kai, wait a second. Oh, sorry, I forgot my screen was on share right now. But yeah, take a look at this, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna skip to the second division part.
Yeah.
Let the people enjoy the derby song, the derby chants, the derby anthems. What I'm essentially trying to recreate here is an ambience you would get in the stadium, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Shashank says he can't even remember a Camp Nou like this. We'll see one, we'll start to see these more often because COVID is going away. I don't mean to jinx it, but yeah. The thing with Barcelona Ultras, as we were talking about before you guys probably joined, is that they are banned to enter the Camp Nou, but they sure as hell make a great atmosphere, as you're going to see at the end of this video. But yeah, they have some questionable comments and some questionable actions due to which Laporta has banned them from entering the stadium. So yeah. Today it's gonna be crazy, you know. Everything is pointing to a great direction. Xavi's first match, a great crowd, a derby versus Espanyol. Can't wait. This match could make or break Ilias, I feel like. Kai, what's your opinion on this? This is a great thing which I just thought about. Ilias, this match can make or break him, you know, because it is a derby. If he performs well, he's gonna be euphoric. It's gonna make him. But you know the fans, they always expect a shit ton, even out of a 17-year-old. So what kind of adverse effects, what do you think it's gonna have on Ilias?
I don't think there's a big effect, even if what I expect is not a lot, because I think that he's not the most brilliant player to me.
I see.
In the B team, I've been fairly critical of him because I think he has good dribbling, don't get me wrong, but I don't see, in terms of positional sense, despite his young age, comparing that to other players we've seen in the past years, I don't rate him, to a world-class talent whatsoever. Which is why, even if assuming he has a great game, I don't have really high hopes in his career. I see him similar to Conrad.
Yeah. I, for one,
talent.
really liked Conrad, by the way. I think he had a lot of scope to improve at Barcelona. But yeah, shit happens. But
yeah, and I feel that Ilias is more or less going to feel similar, and I still don't think he has such a great potential. So that's why, for me, it's not really a do or break. It's more of a do or break for Xavi than it is for Ilias, in a sense. To me, so I wouldn't worry about it. I would worry more about other team players than him.
Most of the fans are gonna have eyes on Ilias tonight because most of them haven't seen him play. There's that factor, and also the fact that Xavi chose to play a 4-3-3 because it depends so much on him, right? It depends so much on pure wingers, and Xavi completely trusted in him. So people will be intrigued to see why Xavi trusts Ilias so much.
Fact is that if you look at our forward line, it was him or Abde. So in both cases, you're taking a B teamer. So to me, it's like even if, say for example, he really trusts him, which I don't deny, I still think it's also a thing of injuries more than anything.
Yeah.
I don't know why, for example, Demir hasn't been taken. For example, I don't know about that because we have no clue what he thinks of Demir. So that's another question mark, but for me it's more of injuries more than about trust whatsoever.
I see. And also, by the way, Kai, you have some more questions from your fans.
Wow.
And it's a generic question, but let it be. So this is probably the last question we're going to address because the match begins very soon. Or does it? No, we have time.
No, we
Sorry,
have half an hour. Don't worry.
Yeah. I thought it's gonna start in 5 minutes for some reason. Adarsh asks, what do you think the ideal position of Riqui Puig is gonna be under Xavi? Because allegedly, Victor Font said when we interviewed him, haha, I don't miss the chance to flex that glorious moment of my life anytime. When we interviewed him, he said that Riqui Puig is 100% in Xavi's plans. That's what Xavi told him. So what do you think, Kai, is going to be his ideal position or role, as you prefer, under Xavi?
Yeah, that's a hard question, obviously, because it depends on a lot of factors. And if we look back at the interview we had with Victor Font, that was quite a while ago, if I remember. Which means
2020 December.
Which means that it's been there's a lot of things that change. I mean, most wouldn't have expected the Riqui Puig situation to turn it like it did.
Yeah, and a huge thing.
It really depends.
Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry
to interrupt. And another huge thing is back then there wasn't Gavi. Back then Gavi wasn't in the picture. Yeah. Go ahead.
So it really depends to what extent we actually rotate. And to me, there's two roles that I'm thinking of him. The first one, which I already was thinking about today, would be that of a false winger, which is more or less what he played in the Setien, advanced positioning, and then basically breaking through his carries, assuming you have an open space. That's my first idea. The other, obviously, is this advanced midfielder who would be a substitute to Pedri, which to me makes more sense because you need someone who can, individually change the congestion you can often find in midfield. And that to me is why he could, but then it all depends on the others, because it depends, for example, if Frankie or if Gavi continue performing. If they don't continue performing, yes, of course. But assuming they continue to perform, I think in the first year at least, So from now to like June, he will have a more of a substitute role, and
Exactly.
slowly his importance will grow. But I think it will take more time than the average Barcelona fan thinks.
Yeah,
I don't
and
think he's gonna
yeah, yeah.
walk so called in the lineup as most would suggest.
Yep, and Puig is way older than Pedri and Gavi, so there's that as well. Pretty soon he's gonna be in his prime years, what's supposed to be a player's prime years, and I don't think that in a club like Barcelona, where he is lower in the pecking order than a 17 or an 18-year-old, I don't think that he will be happy to stay at a club during his prime years, during which he'll be essentially a substitute. But yes, what you said is true that largely it depends on others rather than Puig himself. But what do you think about his actual playing prowess? Because Ronald Koeman had alleged him of losing the ball a lot, and he said that he wasn't really that good in training. From what you've seen, Kai, what do you think? Does Puig have the technical ability to be a regular starter in the current squad?
I do. I don't know about regular, but at least that you have more role than he's had in the recent years. And to me, the fact that he loses possession, that's a very valid argument. But I think that's to do with a lack of coaching supervision that he's had.
Exactly, maybe. Yep.
Because, for example, in second team, you could see that while at the beginning there was some sort of structure, quickly it broke out because he lost the dressing room. So that's why it didn't work out exactly. And I think the more you put Riqui advanced, even to the point of false nine, which is an idea I've already expressed many times, is that then you lose possession in zones that are not that dangerous. Because you're going to expect your attackers, for example, to lose the ball. That's something that just happens when you take risk, and he's a risk taker. And I think he does have a unique profile. And I think as long as you channel him to tell him, okay, here is the zone where you should not play it risky, then you can massively improve him. I think that if you limit his issues to only losing the ball, you're being very lazy. The other criticism I think that is very overlooked is the fact that he often stood too close to Busquets in Setyen's tenor.
Yeah, yeah.
And that means that he often wanted the ball, but he was not patient enough to receive it. And so then you have a usage of zones and space that was not very efficient. So I think that was normal because that's just that he was young, and young players tend to have less patience, and like any other players, they want the ball. So I think that most of the issues that are alleged against Riqui Puig, they're unfair in relation to the time he has had to develop. Because in the case of Valverde, he had barely any time. And the second, he had some time to develop, but then it quickly broke out because of the results whatsoever. And then at Koeman, he's basically had almost no chance. So to me, you have to give him slowly a chance to show him you can work your way up, but you have to work. And I feel that we've either had, he has had a lot of time, but not enough supervision with Setien, or he has had no time and no supervision either. So I feel that Xavi can teach him a lot, given that he's literally the best midfielder in the world back then. So I feel there is a chance. I'm not saying he will, but I definitely think he should at least once or twice get the chance to see what he brings. If he doesn't perform, then let it be. Let the player leave whatsoever. But if he shows the interesting things he already showed, I see no reason to not play him.
Okay, now I'm gonna ask you a personal question. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, so you might get attacked for this on Twitter, but
Right.
if there was an option that last year, instead of Alenia, Puig got sold and Alenia stayed at Barca, would you prefer it?
That's a hard one.
Yeah,
Because
like, do you want to be truthful or do you want to get attacked on Twitter? Which one?
the thing is, ideally, I would say I would skip both. No,
No,
fairness.
not an option. You don't live in an ideal world. Bartomeu
Yeah.
financially drained your club. That's not an option.
This I would say, like, okay, my heart will say Alenia because you know me, how much of fan I am.
Bias.
But my mind would say, my logical thinking, that Riqui was on a better dynamic, more or less, because assuming that Koeman doesn't last long, as is weren't true, then Riqui has more chance to revive his career.
Uh-huh.
So I would say that like if I was in a decision making position, I would have Ricky, but in my if it was up to me, in an ideal world, it would be Alenia.
Ah, I see. So you choose to not get targeted on Twitter. I see.
Correct.
Anyway, um, there's a question for you.
Yeah.
Samuel asks, "Is Juan here?
Yes, that
Are
is.
you? Are you 100% sure you're
Yes,
here?"
I'm pretty sure the living body that is speaking in this live stream is Juan.
Perfect, let's go. And Shashank asks, according to Ronald Koeman, Luke is better than Neymar in the air. Yeah, speaking of which, we have some things to talk about apart from tactics or positional play, because there are some movements in the news world, some big news that came today. We're going to start with the Watford versus Manchester United match. Hilarious. Manchester United matches should be shown on Comedy Central. So
Probably.
yeah, 4-1 loss to Watford. Still no news about Ole being sacked, which I'm hoping that Ole will stay. And if in case he gets sacked, I hope he's replaced by Ronald Koeman. But jokes apart, though, I do think that someone like Ronaldo, who lurks in the box and waits for crosses or passes, will thrive under Koeman because that's what attacking system under Koeman is like, that crosses come
Yeah,
in
that's
from
true.
everywhere. And with players like AWB and players like Pogba, they are great at
Crossers.
shooting long balls. Yeah. We all know that famous clip of Mourinho predicting a Pogba long ball against when they played against Tottenham. So yeah, there's that. Pogba always a great crosser, and I think personally that under Koeman Ronaldo might thrive. But yeah, he can make like 10,000 other mistakes in spite of his one good thing, so won't be too sure on that. And Shashank says, according to Ronald Koeman, Luke De Jong is better than Neymar in the air. Speaking of Neymar, who got substituted out to sub in a goalie for the PSG match tonight. Yeah, crazy scenes. The craziest part was when Verratti was substituted off, Mbappe got the captain's armband instead of Lionel Messi, which I think is outrageous. It's downright disrespectful to the greatest player of all time. And to top it off, he technically scored two goals, right? He technically scored a brace. Like one of them was an own goal, but he did put in a key pass which got deflected. So yeah, and what a goal he had, the pure goal he had, what a goal. So Kai, what do you think? Do you have anything to say about the fact that Messi didn't get the captain's armband?
I mean, in all fairness, firstly, I didn't watch the match, so I was
Yeah,
watching something else.
you were
But
probably
that's the first
watching the
thing.
Bulgarian third division, weren't you?
No, but yeah, okay. I was watching Sevilla, but okay, let's not talk about this.
Yeah,
Um,
close enough.
I personally don't think that's outrageous because I think one of the things that many people miss is that the captainship in most cases is decided by the internal relationship between players normally because it's elected at the beginning of the season. And if you remember, Messi's signing was very late due to the nature that it was, not planned initially.
Uh-huh.
And to me, it's like probably when they decided the captains at the beginning of the season, Messi
Yeah.
had just basically arrived at most, if he was even already there. And because you choose the captains and you can't change them throughout the year, that to me is why he wasn't given the captainship.
Uh-huh. And Shashank here says Valverde for the Manchester United job. Yeah,
No fairness, he'd make them concede less,
yeah. Better than
which
Ole.
is
It's hard
slightly
to
out.
beat Ole, to be honest. I
Yeah,
mean,
at this
I
point,
get, I get, I get Koeman lost to Bayern and Benfica, but Ole lost to young boys, and Koeman lost against old men who actually knew how to play. But jokes apart, if we move on to the grim news which we got today from Gerard Romero, Sergio Aguero.
oh
Kai,
yeah,
yeah, you tweeted about this. I cut off all the background noise so we can talk about this in the grave seriousness that it is in.
yes.
Yeah, what
Uh,
do you want to say? What do you think? Did you expect this? Like when Sergio Aguero went down a few days ago, a few weeks ago, my apologies, I instantly remembered about the Christensen incident. And right then and there, I thought to myself that this might be it, if I was a family member of Sergio Aguero, especially with the incident that took place earlier this year. I would ask Sergio Aguero as a family member to retire. And that's what players of your club are to you. That's what they should be to you. If you support a club with your heart, all the players, all the staff, all the faculty, they are like your family. So, Kai, feel free to tell the audience your take on this.
I think we're all shocked. I was at the point where I was really hoping that it was not, something we actually would see, because he's a new recruit, and before all, he's especially a legend to many of
Yeah,
us, especially those who have watched Man City on a regular basis. Um, and at the time, I thought that even if this happened, I didn't expect, retirement. I did not expect something that could stay. And I remember quickly it was told after a few tests that he'd wait the 3 months to take the decision, to make sure, because he's still in a very early stage, since it happened. And to see today the news drop of Romero, assuming it's true, and as well as other journalists, I think, already said it. It's like we didn't expect like we expected to say goodbye soon, assuming that it could end his career. But it's always different when it actually happens, and
yeah,
I feel that's what I felt at least. Is that you know it had to happen, but you're not ready to do it now. And personally, that's the thing. It's like very hard to deal with it, because obviously you want the best for him. You would love Aguero for play to us, but you know that health is the most important thing before football, before our own enjoyment. So it still hurts a lot to think about it, that the match against Madrid was the last one we might have seen of him.
yeah. And right now I have a video playing, a tribute video which we had uploaded to welcome Sergio Aguero into the club, made by Pascal, our team member. It was rolling on while you were speaking, and yeah, it complimented it a lot. And yeah, I want to add what I think about this situation. Like, Sergio Aguero is undoubtedly a legend. Undoubtedly a legend, debatably one of the greatest, if not the greatest striker to ever play in the Premier League. It is a very unfortunate incident that as soon as he joined Barcelona, firstly, he was plagued with injuries. Secondly, this great incident happened for his heart problems. But still, being the legend he is, even amidst all these, we saw a few sparks of brilliance in his performance, and he did some contributions to us. And but as grateful as I am for these contributions, I'm not afraid to say that they frankly didn't matter. Even if he didn't make any contributions to the club, the fact that he's such a legend, the fact that he's a player who wears the Blaugrana color, that sheer fact is enough to make this incident very sorrowful for every Barcelona fan and every football fan in general. It is not very pleasant to watch a player go down on the field with a heart problem or with any other serious injuries. And Sergio Aguero, after he went down, all we could think about is that let him be okay. So all we can say right now is thank you, Sergio. You joined the club when it was in a very bad condition, when Messi left, and you still decided to play for us, and you did some very good contributions to us. So thank you, take care wherever you go in life. We will be with you. We will watch your Twitch streams. We will still be fans of your style of play. People will talk about your achievements for centuries to come, like they talk about Pele and Maradona right now. So yes, thank you very much, and yes, take care of your health because that is more important than anything else. So that is all I have to say about the situation. So you guys can watch the rest of the video as it rolls, and then we shall move on to our next topic.
Bueno, la verdad que sabemos todos que el Barça es el mejor equipo del mundo, entonces creo que es una buena decisión estar acá y obviamente poder ayudar al equipo a conseguir cosas.
Yeah, so that's it, I guess, for the Sergio Aguero topic. And yeah, a great transition it has been from an excellent environment outside the Camp Nou to such a grave piece of news. It was a complete switch of emotions, don't you think, Kai?
Definitely.
Yeah, it was a complete switch of emotions. But hopefully the excitement for the match hasn't died down yet. So yeah, it definitely hasn't died down yet. So we still have some time before the match actually starts, 17 minutes to be exact. So yeah, let's see. When I look for content, I instantly go to the Barça Buzz Twitter page, which is 600 followers away from reaching 35k. So if you haven't followed the Barça Buzz Twitter account, feel free to do it right now. And yeah, Shashank says Romero should not have done that. He should have let Aguero announce that. You know, man, I'm not sure if Romero is doing his job, to be honest. I
I
mean,
mean,
I
he's
get,
supposed to report what he hears, so.
yeah, I mean, Aguero doesn't seem to have a problem with it outright, but Romero is just doing his job. I'm not sure if we can hate on him for reporting such a big
Yeah.
piece of news because Aguero is one of the greatest strikers that ever lived, arguably the greatest striker to ever play in the Premier League. So yeah, such a huge news about the fact that he might retire. I don't see any journalist keeping it low and to let the player himself announce that, because that's their job. And if we check out the Barça Buzz Twitter account, 17-year-old Ilias Akhomach was about to be called up for preseason, but then got affected by COVID-19. The opportunity seemed gone. He went down to Juvenile A, and shined when he got chances at Barca B. Today he makes his debut for the first team under impressing Xavi. Yeah. And Tactical Shorts says, God is great. Indeed he is. Kai, is God great?
Yes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how great?
9.99.
That's pretty harsh. I'd say 10 on 10 solid.
Mm.
Yeah. So this is a picture of Ilias Akhomach and Pablo Paez Gavi while at the Juvenile A training session last season. Today they start together for the first team. Great. Great to see youngsters, homegrown youngsters shine.
Definitely inspiring.
Did you watch him at Barca B, by the way?
Who?
Ilias Akhomach.
Yeah, I watched him a few times because otherwise I wouldn't be able to say I was critical of him if I wouldn't have watched him usually.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I've watched less of the B team this season in comparison to usually, given my move to Madrid and stuff like that.
I see.
But normally I've still watched enough to be able to say what I've said.
By the way, you can go ahead and read this article which is on your screen right now. A report about Ilias Akhomach published a while back by Arson. We can just go ahead and look at the website too, just read it out to the viewers because they had a lot of doubts about Ilias.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Okay, when he made his official debut for Barcelona B against Andorra, Ilias became the youngest player to debut for Barca B in Segunda B. Moreover, he's the second youngest ever after Alejandro Grimaldo, who made his debut at the age of 15 years, 11 months and 15 days. After making headlines, Ilias made his official debut for Juvenile A the next day, appearing from the bench in the second half of the match. Okay, Time at La Masia. Okay, he was born in Barcelona. He began playing football at his hometown club, Hostale de Pierola. You probably watch them too, don't you? Later he joined.
Not often.
Oh, dude, Jesus Christ! Is there any club you don't watch?
Yeah, actually there is. I wish I could watch every single club, but unfortunately I can't.
Watch the ISL.
Excuse me?
The ISL, the Indian Super League.
I've tried to watch a few times, but only like a
You
couple
don't
of
get
times.
good streaming links or what?
That's true. Generally, just hasn't really caught my attention
I
in
see, I
any
see.
way.
Anyway, yeah, during his last year in the Alaven squad, Barcelona decided not to promote him to 11-side football and he was forced to leave La Masia. In 2016, he moved to Nastic de Tarragona, where he managed to develop massively and managed to stand out. A grammatical error right there, Arson. Where he managed to stand out multiple times against Barcelona youth teams after impressing. Ilias received multiple offers from top European clubs, including Real Madrid. However, eventually decided to come back to Barcelona. Ilias joined the Infantil A. Yeah, nada, nada. Okay, we can watch this clip of Ilias. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's just watch a few pieces of play. I hope this music isn't copyrighted. I'm not taking any chances. I muted it. Muted the music. It gets crazy. 3 seconds of copyrighted music in a 3-hour-long live stream, and your live stream goes down. All of it in the mud.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, you get the gist. He was a pretty good player. Playing style. Now we get to the juicy part. Ilias Akhomach's natural position is right winger, who likes to cut inside with his dominant left foot. Moreover, he can play as a left winger, attacking midfielder, or as a false nine. Did you know that, Kai?
Yes, I did.
So why talk about Gabi false nine when Ilias can play false nine?
Because I believe Gavi has a superior ceiling, even though I hate.
Oh, so you're comparing two players?
No, I'm not. I said I hate it.
You just did it. Anyway, he idolizes players like Lionel Messi, Hakim Ziyech, Riyad Mahrez, which can be apparent in the way he plays. Ilias Akhomach is a fast player with extraordinary balance and technique. Moreover, he is not afraid to take on a few people at the same time, which I think under Koeman someone could use very well, because every team defended with a low block against it. And yeah, give me one hot second. Okay, yeah, got this. Yeah, he's easily able to find free space to run into, find a pass to break through the defensive line, and has accurate long balls. Ilias is an elegant and intelligent player, especially on the ball, who is a nightmare for defenders to cover him. He's unpredictable and wreaks havoc in the opposition half. Looks like if he shines under Gavi, he may as well be a starting forward, competing with Dembele. After making so much noise in recent weeks, Ilias should keep improving his game. Furthermore, he should have his mentality in the right place. He has a lot to improve before becoming a regular at Barcelona B. For example, his decision-making, finishing chances can be noticed in the recent games. This was written a year back, mind you. He lacks experience and should establish himself in the juvenile A team. We can expect him to get some minutes with the B team. That will help him develop into a player every Barcelona fan could enjoy. This season is eligible to participate in the UEFA Youth League. Okay, yada yada. Okay, you get the gist. You get the gist. So, Kai, Memphis won't really be playing in the center, you say?
I doubt so.
Yeah. I mean, you don't predict, but that's what you would like to see. Memphis not playing in the center, but Gavi drifting more central, and Memphis moving out wide. and
Yes.
Ilias probably won't track back very much, for which you have a defensively solid right back and Nico covering the right side of the field. And Shashank says he's not hating on Romero. It's okay, man. Like, you have to see both sides of the story, you know, because it's his job, to say the least. And yeah, we have like 8 minutes before the match kicks off. Yeah, Kai, while I take a water break, tell them what you think about Ter Stegen.
Concerning Ter Stegen, I think there's too much talk about it in relation
No, do
to
you
what
trust
really.
him? Like,
Yeah,
there's
I
a
know.
lot of hate going on for Ter
I
Stegen.
know, which is why
Yeah.
I'm saying there's way too much talk than there should be. To me, yes, he has not performed, but you've conditioned it that way. Firstly, I think that the seasons of like 18-19, which were amazing, were actually seasons where he performed, overperformed, and that created a standard that he could not keep up to. To me, it was, it happened, and then we expect the same thing every season, even though it was not his true level. Which is why I think fans should calm down and understand that you can't perform to the top level. And to me, the fact is that is sad is that we haven't condoned any sort of competition to basically keep him on his feet and be like he has to work on. And I think there's a lot to do also with his injury because since his injury he just hasn't been the same. And when you take all these factors, I think at some point there'll be an offer, a good offer, and then just take it. And I trust, for example, Tenas or Peña to then start. So I'm cool with that. It's just that Barcelona has to learn how to deal with these situations. And that sometimes, we had a wrong perception of what could the player really provide and what we actually wanted to have. So I feel that the critiques are justified. But firstly, don't slander him because it's not cool. And secondly, I don't think you need solely to focus on him. You need to focus about the picture. That yes, if there's thing is a problem, I don't think he's the main problem anywhere. But it's definitely something to think about, and I don't think we really need to bring someone in because we already have at La Masia certain players that are waiting for their chances,
Really,
and we just
you're not.
Peña and Tenas.
Yeah, you're not one of the people who wants Onana into the squad. I think that.
No, not really. Like I don't mind him depending on the price, but I don't really.
I see.
I'm not really a proponent of we need him.
Okay, interesting. Give me 1 second, Elias. What's Elias's jersey number, by the way? Do you know? What's Elias's jersey number?
No clue. Wait, he should be in the lineup thing.
It's not actually. You know what? Never mind. Yeah, don't
Let me
worry about
check.
it. Don't worry about it.
Wait, I still want to see that.
Yeah, in case he scores tonight, we're probably gonna need it.
Yeah, it says he has the 37.
Yeah. Okay, 37. Thank you.
No problem. It's anyway temporary, so.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Samuel, thanks for the help. Yeah, it's 37. Thanks for the help, man. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please familiarize yourself with Shashank, OJ, and this guy named Parth. They are regulars here. So yeah, hope you're enjoying. But yeah, Kai, did you at least see the Messi goal?
Yes, I did.
You did
in
see
the
the
highlights.
Messi goal, right?
Yeah, because there's the highlights always. So yeah, I did see.
Yeah. So what do you have to say about it? The king is back.
I think everyone said it. It's what you'd expect from him.
Yeah,
so it's
he's
typical
finally
Messi.
back. You know, you're someone who always hates on, understandably, of course, someone who always hates on Pochettino's style of play, which there is none. There isn't a style of play, but still, what is it the main reason why Messi has failed to score all this time? What do you think?
I mean, the first thing is PSG doesn't sustain possession as much as they should in comparison to us. And secondly, when Messi has ever received the ball, he's been very wide, which is a decision I still don't understand to this day.
Okay.
Given that it's what I've said in Barcelona as well, you want him to be as involved as possible, and sometimes it feels that Pochettino is trying to involve him as little as possible. And if you don't have the ball, it's sort of hard to make an impact.
Yeah.
And then secondly, there's the fact that they've considered shitload PSG because their pressing structure is absolutely horrible, and I've said that since years. And the fact that there's like basically nobody to press half of the time in the midfield and the attack gives very little chances for Messi to properly receive the ball in situations where he can be impactful.
I see. And Shashank asks, if everyone is fit, what would be your preferred 11? Go ahead.
Pardon?
If everybody was fit, every Barcelona player was fit, what would be your preferred 11?
Well, I hate preferred 11s, but I guess you should do
Yeah,
so.
go ahead while I'm setting up the ticker, which is why I really need you to cover this topic.
It really depends on certain performances, but I think if we can have Dembele fit, and assuming he stays fit and actually performs, I would expect Xavi to take him to how do you Gravi, so he definitely be on the right. On the false nine position / role, I would have probably Memphis. I like him a lot. But
this is a question I've always meant to ask you, by the way. Can Memphis play false nine? Has he ever played false nine?
He has quite a few times for the Dutch team and at Lyon as well. Even though in my memories he's played that more for the Dutch team than for Lyon. He has quite a few times, yes.
Yeah. So what's the point chasing after Olmo? To be honest, Words. We have Memphis, Fatih, Memphis, Adeyemi. What about that?
The thing is, he's pretty different because Memphis, firstly, shoots way more, too much. Sometimes he's literally.
Why is he American?
I don't think so, but in his playing style, yes. The fact is, I checked this morning, and he's like I think one of the players that literally shoots the most in the whole league.
Yeah.
So that tells you a lot. He shoots, I think, on average, quite. I don't remember the exact number, but it's a fair bit.
Yeah, understand.
Yeah, and the thing is, I don't think you really can compare Olmo to Memphis, because Memphis is the one that you want to give the ball to, to then actually make the things happen. Whereas Olmo, I would say he's more for the build-up, more of the selfless guy. Whereas Memphis is selfish in a good way, because there's this connotation that selfish in football is bad, but it's not. And the question is, where do you exactly want him? Because I don't mind him at the left wing, but that entails that you have to go for Jordi Alba, who would then compensate, or at least anyone compensating Memphis would have to, always, compensate for his movements. Because whenever Memphis leaves a certain zone, there's often, it's been the case at Lyon, there's been nobody covering that zone, and then it becomes a very big weakness. So it depends who. For example, with Fatih, I can see that very happening because Fatih is comfortable, in drifting in, whereas Memphis likes to have space. So I feel that they could interchange very well. That's why, for example, out of Wirtz, Olmo, etc., I'm not exactly sure, to be fair. The rationale, I'm not sure. So that really depends on, what the board is thinking, etc. I don't think for Olmo, I think there might be serious talks. But for Wirtz, I don't think it's serious talks. I still think you're in the stage of rumors.
Yeah, but we are going for Adeyemi allegedly, and
yeah, Adeyemi you can understand because firstly he's a right wing, and secondly he's an immense talent. And it all depends on will Dembele manage to impose himself? Because firstly we have the contract renewal, which are pain in the ass, with his agent and stuff like that, and if you assume that Dembele is more or less out, Adeyemi makes a lot of sense. Because he's an immense threat on the ball, but also off the ball. Last season he was more of a dribbler / creator type advanced midfielder, whatever you want to call that. And this season he's been more of a sort of second striker, has finished more chances. So the fact that he has two very different season and still has performed fairly well, even on European level. For me, he's a very big player, and if you have him only for like 30 million, I think, was the price, then you definitely, it's quality, and it wouldn't hurt to have him, because outside of Dembele and Fati, we don't really have that profile, and only having one player to me is a bit dangerous. So I'd rather have him, to push each other whatsoever, and in case Dembele leaves, you don't have to panic. Wait, who do we buy now?
Okay, and by the way, have you seen Words play that much?
Harris
Of
what?
course, you have seen him play, but in detail, have you seen him play?
Who?
Words, the Leverkusen player.
Yeah, I have since 2 years at least.
2 years, huh? Long time. So
Yeah,
people
when
are
he
preferring
came
him
in the team.
over your boy Olmo. So what do you think? By the way, we have kicked off. It's 40 seconds, but for
Oh,
some
could you
reason,
remind me?
FOTMob isn't working for me.
Oh,
So yeah,
let me check. I totally forgot the time.
yeah. Is FOTMob working for you, Kai? It's not for me.
Yeah, no, same.
Yeah, it's not working, right? Why does it go down for
I
such
have
a
no clue.
yeah so often?
It's
Just the
odd.
Barca one isn't working, by the way. Rennes, Montpellier, all of them are
Oh,
working.
okay.
Okay, yeah, now it's online. Now it's online, and
Ah,
now,
okay. Now it works.
yeah,
Okay,
now I
yeah.
can show you guys what is actually going on the field. Thanks for bearing with us. And OJ is back, and he says, I'm back like I never left. I'm still not convinced that we don't need Olmo. Okay, we just talked about that. And yeah, welcome back, OJ. Yeah, didn't notice you were gone. I'm pretty
Same.
sure you were here, by the way. Just kidding. So yeah, Kai, can you take hold of the commentary for a while I set up the
Yeah.
window capture?
Just have to load my own screen. The ACDM is acting up, which is weird. Alright.
Okay, and I'm just gonna crop this a little bit,
Alright.
like from the left 600, not too much.
Left 600. Anyway, so we can see Biscuits at the bottom of the shape, and then it seems we're gonna act for the left wing with Frankie there. And Nico seems to be recycling possession on the right. So it seems like the classical shape. It was more or less expected with two interiors. Busquets at the bottom, and Ilias very wide, obviously. So as of now, it seems more or less expected. With free kick, Alba is taking it.
Yeah, so you guys can probably see the ticker on your screen right now. Yeah, it should be up.
Should.
Let me know in the chat box if it indeed is up. Yeah, it definitely is up. Now
Definitely seems that Memphis is indeed the false 9.
Memphis is the false 9.
Yeah, seems. And he just had a shot
You
that was
can't
straight
tell
at the
just
keeper.
yet. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to me at least. When you look at the free kicks and how they line up, it seems that he's more central. Frankie is already a bit more involved in the box, which seems to be taken what Xavi told him yesterday in the press conference, which we discussed earlier, that Frankie should be more involved in the goal.
Yeah, I 100% back him
starting.
that Frankie needs to be in more of an attacking role.
Yeah.
It's not about the fact that he can play in a defensive role. It's just that his
The impact
prowess
is too good
is
to not.
yeah. By the way, Memphis has a shot on target. Didn't see that.
Yeah, he
And
was.
Xavi Hernández era is officially underway. Woohoo! Let's go. Koeman is out.
Yes. Seems more or less of a 4-1-4-1 shape, which is similar to what we've seen at Al Sadd. He's explained. the ideas of
Yeah.
having more or less two wide midfielders and two central midfielders to create sort of blocks that allows short distances between each players.
Yeah, OJ asks, is Gavi on the wing? Yeah, it looks like it for now at
Sort
least.
of, not exactly. He's like in sort of.
Yeah, of course, he'll never be a pure winger. Like,
Yeah, obviously. He's
yeah,
a bit deeper so far than Alba, from what I'm seeing. Which it makes sense to me. I think that Gavi should be more involved in build-up more
yeah,
than anything.
4-1-4-1. It does look like it.
Yeah, to me, that's
Or
what I'm
are we
seeing.
are we playing Al Sadd ball? But yeah, right off the bat, I see that there is less dependency on the wings. I mean, there is some, but it's not like we are 100% dependent on the wingers. And
Well, there's at least more intention to play centrally than we've
yeah,
seen under Koeman,
yeah, than
which is not
under
hard to
Koeman,
do.
definitely.
We've already had the first 5 minutes on the
Akhomach
way.
on the ball, back to Mingueza. Mingueza passes to the centre backs. Okay, very progressive centre backs. You see the high line we're maintaining, Kai. What do you feel about a high line, by the way? Don't you think that it increases the chances of the opponent maintaining a low block instead of building up from the back all over again?
I don't think that changes a lot because most teams would do the same because inevitably, if you're going to back four, you're losing possible space you could occupy,
Yeah.
both in transitions, offensively and defensively. So I think that even if you were to start, on the lower
Just look at
phase,
Espanyol. They are playing with a 5-4-1 almost.
yeah,
Look at where Ter Stegen is. He is right there in the middle of our half.
yeah, but then we're in absolute possession, so it's like they can really do much. I mean,
Yeah.
unless there's something special happens.
OJ,
More or less.
yeah, OJ says that he is so happy and he can't stop smiling. Well, yeah, me
Oh,
too.
that's great. You're not allowed.
Yeah. Haven't seen proper football in a long time, but I won't judge right now. It's just 7 minutes.
You just
Okay, a
enjoy
long
it.
ball out to the Espanyol forward, who cuts in. Dangerous position, but off target, and it goes out for a goal kick. Well, the defense really did let that through, to be honest.
Yeah, that's
A
a common
counter-attack
issue we've
again.
had.
It's something that even Koeman suffered with.
Well, we started this actually since Valverde, just to an extent, but more visible since Setien.
Yeah.
And then Koeman has amplified this.
So, Barcelona centre back still in possession, hugging the center line, trying to build up from there, out to the left wing. Cuts in, back to the centre back. Centre backs shuffling, progressing a bit. Barcelona advancing slowly but surely. Out from the left once more. A 1-2. Okay, and the ball goes back again. A lot of white shirts inside the penalty box, and an attempted lofted pass goes outside for a goal kick. I'm gonna ask what your thoughts are after 15 minutes at least.
Okay, so far, what I find interesting is Gavi's role because even though he starts wide, there's a tendency for him to pass and then tuck in, which I'm not sure if it's an instruction of Xavi or if it's him by nature, but it definitely makes sense to try to move the Espanyol block. And we've still seen a lot from the left and very little from the right, which is more or less what I expected.
Yeah, but
So I'm
right
still
now
waiting
there's
to see.
Akhomach. Akhomach has been involved in just a bit of passing, but to be fair,
Yeah,
he's 17.
And also, I mean, like in the situation there, not much he could do.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're Messi, you can't really dribble the 10 players in front of you.
Yeah. OJ says finally not a huge gap in our midfield, something which I
Yes.
agree.
Yeah,
Agree very
Busquets
much.
in the
Yeah,
middle.
Busquets up
Like
front, Frankie
definitely.
up front. It's all a man wants to see. Oh, an attempted shot by Nico, and it goes off target for a goal kick.
I felt it like the way we.
Well, I'm not really sure it was the best option to shoot right there.
Uh, I think it's justified. Because
Okay.
I think if he wouldn't shoot, we would complain he didn't shoot.
Well,
I
it's
think
Nico,
it's justified because there was an open angle. But obviously, I'm not such an expert to that point to say that was the right decision.
Yeah, yeah. Understandable.
I thought the way we like gain possession back is already a bit more effective than expected, in the sense that we close spaces much better because we actually, the player that is pressing is actually closing the angle, whereas before we just rush at them. So that's really
Yeah.
more interesting, and you can see that when they're pressing, there's not as much space between each player, which is already some shades of Al-Sad. So that's already very interesting.
Yeah. We see Ansu Fati, Pedri, and Ousmane Dembele in the stands. These three are better than all of Manchester United players combined, by the way. Come
Mr.
at me, bro.
Chelsea.
Why does the ticker stop working sometimes? I have no idea. Anyway,
That's
it's
all.
back.
Great.
I was about to Google something, yeah, right there. I was about to Google TweetDeck. Just gonna see if we have scheduled a tweet for the halftime. Yeah, feel free to retweet that as well, Kai. I mean, yeah, of course, you'll have some work. Will you be providing visits today?
Yes.
Perfect.
Very good.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, and Espanyol on another counter-attack, but I think they are well marked. And
Yeah,
I would be right. Great, it is off target. Espanyol manager looking a little bit too excited.
slightly, but he's always been that, even at Al-Sad. I always remember, I think it wasn't his first season, there was this one time where he was too angry, so he literally shot his own shoe. And
What?
that was
Excuse me. I might have misheard that, but what did you say?
No, you heard it right. He literally shot his shoe out of
He
anger. I
shot
remember
his
that.
shoe.
Yeah, and you could see
Dear
him
Lord.
coming back without his shoe and sock, which was a pretty amazing sight to see. But that's why I think it was in his first year, because he was still getting used to it, and we saw that Xavi has very high standards, so he might have been slightly disappointed after the loss.
Just wait
but
till
usually
Xavi
have a
starts
very,
losing hair. Just wait till he starts.
That's what happened. Koeman is like the only manager who's not lost hair.
Yeah. Ooh, what a chance created and missed by Ilias.
Well, there we go. We're 20 minutes on the way and I've already been proven wrong.
Yeah.
This is why I hate prediction.
No, I don't blame him at all. It is his first match for the A team, and
no,
it is a derby.
The fact that he was positioned so well, I'm really happy with him.
Yeah, I love the chance created. This chance was better than the whole career of Ronald Koeman. I just want to put that out there. That is how you deal with a low block. Under Ronald Koeman, a low block felt like something which was unbeatable, and right there in 13 minutes with a 17-year-old player on his debut and an out of position midfielder, literally Xavi breaks through the low block of Espanyol, a pretty formidable team. So yeah, good times are coming, I can predict that.
Hopefully.
Yeah. But by the way, Akhomach, I hope he doesn't make that kind of mistake again.
Hopefully not.
Twitter is already furious on him, Kai. This is what I told you before we started.
Where they are already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Check the Barsaba's group chat itself. Well, it's
I
dev
wasn't
though.
checking it. I'll
It's
check it
dev
after the
though.
match. I can't be
Yeah,
bothered because
yeah,
you
but
know
it's dev.
how much I distance myself to general football slander
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah.
And if it's dev, then yeah, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Uh,
Xavi
I
giving
don't think,
instructions to PK, by the way.
yeah. I mean, he already did since like the first minute, so I'm not really surprised.
Yeah.
As I said, he literally shot his shoe.
Griezmann would be proud of Ilias's finish.
You learned a
But
lot,
here's
my
Barca
boy.
things. Looks like there has been a collision and an
Yeah.
Espanyol player is down.
I think it's Logan Thomas on the front. I can't see because he's facing on
Number
the
11.
ground. Oh, I'm not that good with numbers. Yeah, it's Logan Thomas. Yeah. Okay, so I know it. RDT shortly. Very
Shashank
good.
says, just joking. Mate, I couldn't read your message before you deleted it. Anyway, OJ also says the high pressure. Yeah, a pretty high line.
Yeah, but that was more or less expected when your name is
Yeah.
Barca.
Uh-huh.
The minimum you could do.
You know what my eyes are soothed to see is Sergio Busquets not being the primary third centre back. That's all I'm grateful for. That's all I'm grateful for.
I see. That is, I can't blame you for that.
Yeah. By the way, guess who started hating on Elias the first?
Not fair. Who?
Devnity YT.
Oh, what a surprise.
What a surprise. Nico got to play on the whistle. Yeah, we saw that.
But
Yeah.
trained, so. Yeah, I mean, you know.
Pretty controversial.
Not only controversial, just stupid. There's no, because controversiality has actually something, points that Dev is literally just not really anything. But let's focus on the match instead.
His new ABI suits him a lot, by the way. Frenkie de Jong has completed 11 out of 11 passes.
Oh yeah, I just saw.
Yeah. No way the telecast is faster in India than it's in Europe.
Wait, what?
I saw that statistic before you, which means that the telecast in India is faster than the one in Spain.
Yeah, just because I'm not in my normal provider because I've had issues.
Okay.
To my surprise, it was easier in Germany to find Spanish football for cheap than in Spain, which is something I still don't understand. Yeah, the thing is, like, I need for the top 5 leagues because I mean, the problem is the AZN, which I had in Germany, provide La Liga and all the top 5 leagues. It turns out that in Spain, they came a while ago, but they don't have the La Liga TV rights, which is something I don't understand. Probably Tebas has already shuffled. Yeah, and the thing is, the main provider is Movistar, but he's on as far as I know, firstly they're expensive. They're like double of the AZN, and secondly,
do you see
I'm
that
not sure
piece
they have the
of
top 5
skill by Busquets? Do you see that piece of skill by Busquets? And the pass.
Classical him.
That's great. De Jong looks like a new player, indeed. Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kai,
but to close this, so it's been quite hard. As of now, I'm still trying out different providers to see what's best. I'm still trying to see if I can have La Liga TV on PC, the Plus, because for me the problem is replays are very important. So that's why it's still somewhat fair. Because the problem with Movistar is, as far as I know, they don't have streaming on PC anymore. So you know, it's another issue. So
by the way, Kai, you know how it works in India? Do you know how it works in India? You pay 10 euros a month. It's in INR, so 1,000 rupees is roughly 10 euros.
Okay.
10 euros a month for 150 Mbps up and down internet Wi-Fi, unlimited of course. That plus a set-top box which streams all matches of all leagues in
Wow.
4K, and it has access to every OTT platform like Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hotstar, everything
Wow.
for 10 euros a
Don't you
month.
guys want to bring your telecasters here over here in Europe? Because we won't mind.
Yeah, it's a great startup idea. Like last day
Because
we
I mean,
were talking about, oh, a great long ball, but is he offside?
wow.
He's onside. He's onside, but he's
I think
outnumbered.
so.
Yeah, outnumbered
Yeah.
and a brilliant piece of defending. But Barcelona are
Okay.
back in possession.
So,
We are dominating possession. I can say that much.
yeah,
We are
definitely. I
dominating
haven't checked the
possession.
percentage, but I would expect
Yeah,
probably around the 56, 57
Xavi looks
mark.
stressed. To say the least, he
Yeah.
looks stressed out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's always been this hyper energetic,
yeah. Shashank,
both as a player and as a
yeah,
manager.
Shashank says that I should give you my boot ID and password, the platform where all the matches are shown. Well, I would, but I don't
No,
think
don't
it.
worry, we will find a solution.
Yeah,
Don't worry about that.
but boot isn't
Part of the
available in
settlement
Europe as
process,
far as I know.
probably.
Yeah, you'd have to use a
No, no, no,
VPN then.
and then slow connection.
Yeah, yeah. Kai,
But
we
the thing
have
is,
we have all these cheap solutions, but we have to stay up till 3:30 in the morning to watch the matches.
yeah, because for example, the AZ10, that's the great thing. It was one of the cheapest in
Yeah,
Europe because you basically get, you do it for 12 a month, and if you have an annual subscription, you get 2 months free, which is what I had. Because
yeah,
they had a league that you have rights in Germany since 2018, and then you get all the top 5 leagues that's in Germany plus tennis,
yeah.
rugby, NBA,
Yeah, of
and
course.
a few other
Every
sports.
sport, every TV
So that was
channel, everything
amazing.
in
But
India.
then,
Yeah.
but
It's a steal, isn't
in
it?
Spain, well, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was really happy with it because in France you won't find under 20 euros, which is the same thing here with Movistar partly. So
I
yeah,
see.
I'll
A
probably find a
dangerous corner
solution.
taken, but deflected by Barcelona. Yeah, out
In
of
already
danger.
24 minutes.
Gavi with the no-look ball. Yeah, he's great.
Classic.
Barca on the counter again. It's great to see Barca also counter-attacking, especially from the center, rather than
Yeah.
the only place left by the opposition phalanx is the wings. So the fullbacks must go in and cross the ball into a penalty box with 20 players in it. That's what Koeman ball was
But
like.
already feels right now like tennis when we lose the ball in their one half, recover it,
Yeah,
attack again.
I think
Great to see.
volleyball would be a more apt
Yeah,
comparison.
probably.
Yeah,
Tennis is a bit far-stretched, perhaps.
yeah. Well, tennis has 1 versus 1.
That also, but I mean by
Yeah,
distance. Well, I
yeah.
think it's a bit further.
Almost a handball right there, but it's okay. Brilliant defending. They're not cracking under pressure, which means that Xavi has done some mentality work to them as well.
Hopefully.
Corner for Barcelona doesn't go in, sadly. Brilliant defending.
Yeah.
Okay, and Espanyol are counter-attacking again. Espanyol inside the Barcelona penalty box. Ooh, a cross in and a brilliant save by Ter Stegen. Brilliant save by Ter Stegen. By the way, Kai, do you think that with proper mentality training, Ter Stegen could be back to his peak form at Barcelona?
Yeah. I definitely think it's a lot to do with that, but it's also to do with a bit of technical training in the near post
Yeah,
issue, and especially once you go out and when you're just on your line. That's
I see.
something.
Yeah,
Issue.
yeah.
So yeah, it's mostly mental, but it's also some technical issues on which gets to improve.
I see. Barcelona very much the dominant side, and right now they have a
Very
throw-in.
active.
Yeah. Something which you didn't get to say often in the last 2 years.
That's possible. I can't exactly deny that.
Yeah.
That said, we also
Espanyol
have a lot
on a
of young
thundering
players.
counter run. Pass out to their left wing. Ooh, what a sliding tackle by Gerard Piqué. You know, people say that Gerard Piqué should retire next season or something. I still think he has 2 or 3 more seasons left in him. Like, I know I'm going to
It
be
depends.
attacked.
I think this should be his, or like the next one will be his last. Because I think that Araujo and Garcia will impose themselves.
Yeah, plus
Fairly
we
quickly.
are also apparently contacting Azpilicueta.
Oh, oh yeah, I heard that, but I doubt that's true.
Yeah.
We'll
Plus
see.
Mingueza is also a good center back.
He's decent, but you don't want him as a starter. To my sense.
Yeah, but in a 3 center back formation, if we ever play that, a dangerous position Barca were in, but brilliantly defended once more. By Memphis, by the way. Memphis took on his opposite numbers brilliantly. A little bit of... Okay, yeah, okay. It's resolved. A great shot on target, by the way. Hard angle to shoot. There's an awkward
Definitely not
position.
the easiest one. Yeah.
Okay, Ter Stegen with the ball. Ter Stegen looks very relaxed today.
Partly because he doesn't have that much work.
Yeah, Barca are dominating.
Can't get critiqued if you don't.
Okay,
if you
Gavi
don't have
cuts
any.
in. You see, yeah, he's farthest from being a winger, to be honest.
Yeah. Which is why we hate formations on paper.
Yeah,
too.
there's the run you were talking about, by the way, Kai.
Yep.
Passing and moving.
Only one thing I got right.
Yeah. Keep in mind, viewers, that this is with barely any training under Xavi. A great cross in and a header, but brilliant goalkeeping once again. And yeah, guys, by this time we all know that all goalies become prime Neuer against Barcelona.
In all honesty, Diego Lopez is literally the goalkeeper with the most saves in the entire league.
Who? The Espanyol
The
keeper?
Espanyol, yeah, Diego Lopez.
Oh,
Yes.
damn.
I checked this morning. He's like on almost 50 saves or something, which is like.
Okay, the keepers on my La Liga dominancy watch list were Oblak and Aitor Fernandez previously, but now this guy gets to be added. Barcelona attacking from the right, now central. Now an attempted switch to the left, but intercepted. Barca in possession again, losing possession, recovering the ball.
Oh, a mess, more or less.
Yeah. Okay.
I wonder if we keep this intensity in the second
1, 2,
half.
3, 4. Dude, all 11 players. No, 10 players, including the goalie, were inside the penalty box, trying to defend that.
Yeah, that's how bad it was.
Yeah. Imagine having no self-respect. Now stop imagining because you're an Espanyol supporter. Okay, the ticker is stuck.
Again.
No, but this time it's on their website. Okay,
Oh,
it's
okay.
back.
Good.
Shashank says Diego Alves has performed against us many times. Yeah, that's what Kai told me right now. And OJ says Memphis ending players' careers. Rightfully so. He has had a lot of hate on Twitter for literally no reason. And now
At this point, I don't know who hasn't gotten hate yet, so I've lost account.
Pedri, I guess. Pedri hasn't got hate, I think. Pedri and Fati.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to hate on them, but no fairness.
Yeah,
I mean, if you do, you're probably a monster or something like that, so.
yeah, you're probably Koeman.
Or you're just a regular FT member.
Yeah, you're Koeman. Okay, OJ says that he hopes the goalie is okay because the ball hit his chest. Yeah, certainly. I hope he's okay, but I also hope that his reflexes have dulled a bit due to the impact. Akhomach on the ball, out to Mingueza on the right. Mingueza with a cross in, brilliant interception. Well, it's not hard to intercept the ball when you're defending with all 10 men inside the penalty box. Okay, run from the left. A low cross in. Dangerous position, and Sergio Busquets with a blazing shot on target. Saved brilliantly once more by the impeccable goalkeeping of Diego Alves. Kai are still here, by the way. Kai. Okay, guys, we are probably having some technical difficulties reaching Kai. But no worries, I'm gonna check on it.
Alright.
Kai, were you gone for a minute?
I can hear you for a second.
Oh yeah, I was talking about the great shot on target by Busquets. Did you see that? Of course you did, it's unmissable. Hello? Hello, Kai, can you hear me?
Yes.
Could you hear me in the last 10-20 seconds?
Not as much.
Like, what do you mean? Oh, wait, Discord be tripping.
Oh, okay.
Discord be tripping. It has my default laptop microphone selected. Yeah, now do you notice the difference? Now it's the headset microphone. Yeah, okay, so I was talking about the brilliant shot on target by Sergio Busquets.
Yes.
It was unmissable. Like, I asked you whether you saw it, so it was unmissable.
Okay.
Impossible to see.
Yeah.
Give me a moment before for which I come back from an errand, yeah? Like 5-10 seconds.
Alright.
Shashank says, okay, yeah. Yeah, OJ firstly says that we could have had 3 goals by now, 100%. The Espanyol goalie is just impeccable. And Shashank says Kai has left the chat. Actually, no. I have a headset on and I'm walking around as I'm watching the match. But for some reason, Discord had my laptop default microphone selected as the input. So as I moved away, Kai couldn't hear me.
Yes,
so the ball is back with the Espanyol keeper.
Yes.
Yes.
With
and
the
he's
most
just walking
saves.
around.
I'm not exactly of the exact number, but I think it was around in the 40 saves in the entire season.
I see. Diego Lopez added to the keeper's watch list.
Yes.
Throw in for Espanyol. Okay, retaining possession. Passing, but aimlessly. Players are well marked.
Definitely. On both sides, actually.
Yeah, love to see it.
Yeah.
Look at the centre backs. Look at the centre backs marking all the players inside the box.
Yeah.
Espanyol struggling to find space, and
Could there
an
was a
overshot
fully-
and an overshot pass, and the ball is with Ter Stegen.
Mm.
Okay, and okay, a little bit of a tussle right there, but Espanyol in possession in their own half. Out to their right. Is that Alex Vidal? He was so shit for us. Where is that Alex Vidal? What?
Sorry.
Kai, is there any Espanyol player called Alex Vidal?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Is he playing good? Like, I don't think he's playing that good.
Yeah, not that well. He's
Yeah.
been better, so...
Yes, OJ. He's playing shit for Espanyol as well. Just like
Well,
he
it's
did for us.
Spaniard, so...
Yeah.
Hard to play good with him.
Ter
Except if
Stegen,
it
very
is-
sharp. Very sharp, Ter Stegen.
Yeah, although I think it's just the fact that we're just not giving them any sort of chance he could struggle again.
Yeah. Shashank says he was linked with us to replace Claudio Bravo. Oh, okay, I get it. Kai, no way. You find time to write that in the group chat.
How'd you do it?
Had to do it.
I was just checking on, when you told me that there was hate on... Or,
Yeah, he was hating on Akhomach.
That was... I just need to remind him that it's not cool.
Yeah. I wish there was a mute option for WhatsApp. Or for Twitter, just like on Discord, Exclamation mark mute @ whatever.
Yeah. Or just, possibility to hide his messages.
Look at his reaction though, hilarious.
Mm.
I'm gonna save that for future use.
Possibly.
Okay, the game is getting a bit monotonous right now, but we see Espanyol opening up. Possibly,
Finally.
possibly.
Cracking under
Looking-
pressure.
Yeah. Looking to create some pressure of their own. I think now comes the
Trying.
real test for the defense and Ter Stegen. What kind of playing is that?
Okay, so
What
at this
was
point,
that?
I'm unable
was-
to explain what's going on. Do not
Oh,
count on
that's
me
weird.
to attempt to explain whatever we've just seen.
Yeah.
There are things Astana is going to explain, but there's some things we can't. That's part of it. Frankie has been driving with the ball forwards a lot more than usually.
Uh-huh.
Like, I feel that his carry, the way he carries the ball is way more aggressive and reminds much more of his Ajax days.
Okay, so well defended. Gavi 25 out of 27 passes. That's
Yeah,
great
solid.
stats.
Could probably fill them to see where they have been.
Oh, Kai yawning, you don't hear that often.
Let's say when you sleep 6 hours, it was probably not enough.
It's every day, bro, for me.
Yeah, pretty much same. Sometimes out of free will, but let's not talk about this.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna sleep like 10, 12 hours, though. It's Sunday.
I know, it depends on how my body.
What is Dev talking about? All out of nowhere he goes, sensational hair transplant on Alba. What? Why? Where does this come from?
Now, that is either free violence or an enormous amount of stupidity or a lot of imagination.
Yeah, like
I
I
can't
get
decide which
free
one.
speech, but consider shutting up.
Right.
Yeah, not everybody deserves free speech. Okay, and it's a goal kick for Espanyol. No way you did that again. Okay, Gabi is there. Let me ask if he wants to. Kai, calm down.
We're calm, don't worry.
Is the ticker frozen? Undoubtedly it is. Footmob, fix your website. That's all I'm gonna ask.
Now I know why they're searching for software engineers. It explains. Because I saw their job vacancies a few days ago. It was written
Then why
they
don't
were
you
searching.
apply?
Because I'm not a software engineer.
You're a hacker man though.
Yeah, okay, but I won't. I'm not sure if I really want to hack Fatmos website.
Is the picture that Dev sent real or is it Photoshop? I can't tell.
I don't know.
Well, that is from
Nor,
last season.
nor do I care, probably. So,
I feel you.
anyways, we have a few minutes before the other time.
OJ says that you just roasted Alba. Yep.
Yeah, that seems like it. Even though the roast was invalid, but let's not talk about this.
Yeah.
Yes, I do search logic in roast. Don't ask why. Also, Gavi still hasn't had a yellow card.
I'm sorry?
Gavi still hasn't received a yellow card.
Yeah. Strange
That is
times.
surprising.
Strange times.
Gavi, come on. We brought you here for the yellow card. So what are you doing?
Yeah. Kondogbia though still remains the undisputed man when it comes to this.
Yeah, I don't know how many he has, but
Yeah.
you know.
You know, I wasn't aware of how attracted to cards he was. I had him in
You know,
my
gambling
fantasy
issues
team.
in football are a big problem.
Yeah.
If you're seeing the point I'm making.
Okay, wait, what is this? Okay, so it's yeah, just repetitive at this point. I expect a lot of changes at halftime.
I'm not sure. Because I think the only thing I'd really sort of adjust is maybe the height of the wing backs, who I think
Uh-huh.
sometimes have been very high or too low depending on situations. But generally,
Yeah.
I think if we keep the same intensity, we won't really. We will actually score at some point because I think they're about to break. Mentally, physically, call it whatever you want.
Yeah.
So,
Great observation, OJ. He says that Gavi should tie his shoelaces. Great
yeah, I
observation
mean,
skills.
Benji has taught him, everyone has taught him, and he's still not doing it.
Yeah.
Like, literally every single picture I see, he just doesn't tie his shoelaces.
He,
And I'm
I
pretty
get,
sure that.
yeah, I get what his problem is, back when I first started playing football, every time my laces would come undone till someone actually told me that you have to do this double knot thingy to
Yeah, I
ensure
always do
that
double
it's,
knot, actually, even
yeah,
in normal screws.
yeah,
Just always double.
probably nobody told him that yet.
Well, it's just, I mean, I guess that he's young, but I'm pretty sure that at his age you should be able to tie
Yeah.
your shoes.
In the meantime, by the way, there was another great save by
Yeah.
the Espanyol keeper. I can't believe that Espanyol are actually in possession right now. A long shot and intercepted by Mingueza. Okay, recovered by his opposite number. Ooh, that almost went in.
That was close enough.
Yeah.
You actually scared the fans.
He has a weird hairstyle though. By the way, Dev might be right on the Jordi Alba hair transplant.
Okay, what did they say about if we care or not? We don't.
Right through PK's feet. Ter Stegen would have saved that probably. Wait. No, how do they get that viz? Like, how do they get that data? Right now on my screen it showed that Espanyol have had 1 attempt on goal while Barça have had none. Where did they get that data?
La Liga, I'm not sure who the provider is.
Who the culprit is, more likely.
Or yeah, maybe. Depends how you see it. Anyways, I'm not sure who's.
Has he or she even been watching the match?
No.
Like 0 attempts on goal apparently.
Also, I don't know the last time we only had 1 minute at a time. Because usually we have
a great receive on the right. But yeah, too many white shirts, blue and white shirts in there. A great pass as well.
Definitely can't complain.
Barça have had 5 offsides. Espanyol have had just 1. Yeah.
Well, because you don't attack in the first place.
Well, and the Espanyol keeper goes long. Okay, and it's halftime already, where I'm watching. Barcelona have had 69.9% possession. Nice. 11 shots compared to Espanyol's 3. 4 shots on target compared to Espanyol's none, and 2 corners for either side. For further whizzes, we gotta wait till the maestro Juan, my bad. Really my bad. I didn't mean to say that. Yeah, Juan pumps out the analytics. Then we can take a closer look. OJ says a good first half from our side. Yeah, the Wizards will say. Yeah, the Wizards will represent. A good few flashbacks, great passing network, even between Jordi Alba and Nico, etc.
There you go.
Gavi to Ilias. Ooh, they're up already.
The attacking touch map.
Why are you uploading in general?
What do you want me to do?
Match day.
Where?
Match day.
Okay, yeah. Alright.
I mean, it's your rule, I mean.
Nah, it's fine with it. Okay. Okay. Double check.
Yeah. Wall. Wait a second. By the way, can you retweet the Barça tweet which says that we are doing tactical analysis right now? Thanks.
Oh, just send in the touch map, and then.
Yeah. Okay, great. I'm gonna share my screen right now. Okay, they have the pass map on their screen right now. Indeed, they do. Yeah, right off the bat, something which makes me happy is that there's a proper front three line of Gavi, Memphis, and Akhomach. There's a proper front line. Nico, surprisingly, is higher on the field than Frankie, even
Yeah,
though
that's.
yeah.
I think the thing is Frankie moves a lot more,
Yeah. That's just
which
his
is.
mean position. Yeah, he's a box to
Yeah,
box
exactly. That's
midfielder.
the okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm sending the touch map. As you
Yeah.
can see on the touch map, you can.
Busquets very central, strong connections with every player except Akhomach for some reason.
Well, which is a bit. I mean, to be fair, that's understandable because we've barely played on the right.
Yeah. That makes sense. And
Right,
yeah,
next one.
pretty much.
Successful passes in the box. What's the next one coming?
Kai, there's a special request from Shashank who says that can you explain Albert's latest tweet? Translation is not making much sense. Well, you can look
What's
at
his
it
tweet?
later, maybe.
Yeah,
No
just
idea.
will do.
Yeah.
It looks like okay. So we
Shashank,
have.
maybe you can DM me the tweet link. I'm gonna get Kai to translate it.
All right, so we have about more or less 11 successful passes in the box. I'll just send you this, which is quite good actually.
Yeah.
In comparison to past games.
Is there any other viz which you will provide?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Working on it. Here you go. Next one. Okay. And the shot.
Well, certainly the possession shows on the touch map. The possession dominance.
Yeah.
And it also shows the fact that we have been more reliant on the left than the right.
Yeah, which was expected.
Yeah,
no,
of course.
Honestly.
More so in the middle, we see in the middle whoever was in charge of leading the central attack, which was Memphis, he hung back a little like a false nine, as you anticipated.
Yeah. Here goes the shot map.
Okay.
I'll just do the average defensive successful action.
Okay, yeah, you're also gonna do passes per defensive actions. And open that as well. And yeah, Barcelona shot map as well. A lot of movement on the shot map, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shots. Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of successful defensive actions. Wow.
Yeah.
I'll send you that.
Do you mind
now.
going one by one, man? Like, can we start with the pass map?
Yes, just.
Yeah, sure.
I'll send you that. Alright, so.
Yeah, the pass map.
Yeah, the passing network.
4-3-3,
you can see
definitely. Yeah.
This sort of square that I already had talked about of four midfielders that Xavi talked about in his coach's voice, with Busquets, Frankie, Gavi, and Nico. That creates basically a congestion that allows useful counter press. And it still allows, for example, Busquets and Nico to shift on the right in case Ilias and Mingueza need some sort of help. You can see that generally Memphis has been linked, whereas usually before he'd get somewhat isolated. And as I said earlier, you can see that Alba is fairly a bit higher up than his midfielder, in that case Frankie.
Yeah.
So that's good. And you can also see there's quite a lot of few passes of Eddie Garcia that actually go to Nico,
Yeah.
which shows you that we've managed to have these through balls, even
Yeah.
if they're not always led. That shows you that there's been some holes we've been able to exploit.
Yeah. And as we go for the touch map, this pretty much yeah, self-explanatory. And
Exactly, like you
yeah,
can see that there's a lot. I suspect the 5 off the right should be Ilias,
yeah,
which
yeah,
shows
yeah.
that it's really not bad actually.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see that there's recycling possession in the first lines, where you see 5-6, 5-6,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And then obviously there's a lot. You can see that on the left we've been active, but it's evened out in different zones, which is very positive. And I assume that the both 5 in the box come from Memphis, and possibly
Yeah.
Frankie. This he has also had quite a few touches in the box.
The
There's
one on the
very
extreme
few
left
zones.
is probably from Alba and Gavi.
Yeah, the one at the top there is the corners count as well. So that should
Yeah.
give it. If you switch to the next successor passes in the box,
Yeah, yeah.
you have more or less, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, more or less around 11 successful passes, which is quite a lot actually.
Yeah, I'd love
Because
to see it.
usually, yeah, it's more from my remembrance.
Yeah,
What I
it's
can remember in
also
the tournament.
insane if we brush on the topic slightly that so many successful passes in the box and so many touches inside and around the box in spite
Exactly.
of them defending with all 10 men they have. So that
Yeah,
is
then you
pretty
can see in the
impressive.
shot map that we've actually got decent locations as well. It's not, far shot.
Yeah.
Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half of the shots more or less that are in the box.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously you can see that 4 shots of them are on the left, which is probably from Memphis, I assume. So that tells you a lot. And there's quite a few shots in the box, which means outside of the box, which means we're not shy of shooting right away like Nico in the beginnings.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
Shashank
And
says Abde is coming according to Alba Trohe. Is it?
we'll see. Then in the defensive actions, it's a way lot more than usually, and it's still very high. It's at 44 meters, more or less.
Yeah, I didn't open that.
Which tells you a lot about how much we've been successful despite playing high.
Yeah.
Which shows the fact that for me it's the better option. You can
Yeah.
see when there's one high up on the left, there's one in the middle as well of the penalty box.
Yeah. Another interesting thing is that in spite of having such a high line, how well distributed the defensive actions are on both halves.
Exactly. Way
yeah.
more than there were under Koeman.
Yeah, under Koeman.
From what I remember.
Yeah.
I'll just plot now the progressive passes.
Yep.
And that will be the last one now.
Yeah, and the shot map is also pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, I don't think I need to.
Yeah, that's it for the halftime analysis, I guess, and we are gonna check out the tweets made by Barça Bus, and we are gonna see what you guys have to say about your thoughts on the first half. Dani Alves will be a guaranteed starter and Dax will be better. Oh yeah, there's a Dani Alves propaganda account for sure. Yeah, he literally has Dani Goat as his username and Dani Alves as his profile picture. So
amazing.
Yeah, very unbiased. So Molhar says positives: the high press is much better, offensive phase is a bit better, and the team is set up wide. Wait, hold on. High press is much better. Okay. Offensive phases are a bit better and team is set up wide. Okay. Negative: speed as usual, making them vulnerable to counterattacks if not able to get the ball back quickly. I don't quite agree with his last statement. Do you think we lack speed, Kai?
First, define speed in football, because that's a concept I usually don't agree with. I don't think it's speed. It's more that some of our actions have been a bit predictable, which is understandable given the low time Xavi has been given.
Yeah.
But that's one of the issues. so far.
And here Daryl says he should not have played Gavi but Coutinho instead. Yikes.
No, I'll be fine.
Yikes. Anyway, stats via Fort Mob. Yeah, you guys pretty much saw this. Okay, and what else? Okay, here's the latest tweet about Aguero. And Barca haven't made a decision regarding Aguero's future. Aguero is aware that his arrhythmia is serious and following a treatment that is controlled by a prestigious cardiologist. There is no press conference scheduled for next week. Via Helena Condis, who is green. Well, Romero had to have at least one thing wrong, right? About the press conference next week. Okay. Yeah, Sergio Busquets. No. Easily, Akhomach's chance was the best chance for Barca.
I didn't check the XG, but probably.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes all you need is your eye.
Yeah.
Oh well. And the second half will resume pretty soon.
Yeah. Just
Vinayak asks, what are your thoughts on the first half?
It would be amazing.
Watch the live stream.
Sir.
So yeah, Kai, just to wrap it up, your thoughts on the first half.
More intensity, quality chances, only negative bit of productivity. We continue to do on the left. Great high line. So more or less overall positives.
Any negatives at all?
Negative, as I said, it's just that there's a bit of predictability, a bit too predictable at times.
Yeah.
Which is understandable because you can't create mechanisms inside a few weeks. And then obviously, while finishing, it's been a bit lacking. But you can't really always control that. And at last, just the height of the wing backs, both Alba and Minguez, especially Minguez, sometimes they're too high or too low, and that's something to adjust.
We see Yusuf Demir with his teammates playing around a little bit. One has to wonder if he'll play.
Yeah, we'll see, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, and Abde coming on apparently. Oh, okay, Abde is gonna come on.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yep. Well, youngster dependence here, Xavi. Well, did what he said he would, definitely.
So that's great.
Oh, by the way, I think we should share your visits to the Twitter team as well, the Twitter group chat.
Sure.
Yeah. Rishav posted the Barcelona official viz instead of yours.
They post?
Yeah.
I didn't know the club did that. Just tell them to post mine instead to the club.
Shashank asks, any idea how Brian Gill is performing or not performing?
I haven't watched Tottenham a lot, so
okay.
I'm able to say that given that that Tottenham hasn't been very good, from what I've heard, I doubt you can really judge him on that.
I see. And Shashank also says, we just need to score now, we can't lose any more points. Definitely. It's better to perform well in the beginning than take stress at the end of the title race. Okay, Abde is coming on for Ilias.
Alright, yeah, he's got a decent performance, nothing special, but not too bad either, so it's fine.
Yeah, he probably doesn't want to overwork youngsters, unlike a certain coach who indulged in child labor.
Child labor jokes.
Yeah. Okay, Barca have a penalty awarded.
Well, I'll take that.
Yeah. I mean, they haven't even kicked off on my screen, but Fortmob says we have a penalty award. Right. Literally, they haven't even kicked off on my screen. Okay, I refresh the stream, now I see. Yeah.
Great.
A foul on Memphis, yep. The crazy part is that even after performing so well, if Memphis doesn't get on the score sheet, he's gonna get slandered again on Twitter.
Yeah, at this point I've lost count, so.
Okay, penalty still not taken.
That's all.
Who do you think will take the penalty?
I would assume it to be Memphis, but
Yeah, it has to be Memphis, you know. I think at least.
yeah.
I'll tell you who it should not be. Abde. Too much pressure.
Yeah.
Well, Memphis missed one of his last two penalties, apparently. Allegedly.
Oh.
Shashank just says Gavi. Okay. Shashank
If you
also
say so.
says that's Hernández, the referee. No, I don't think that's
If you say
Hernández.
so.
Is that
I
Hernández?
personally don't care. I personally don't care about the referees, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm okay. And Memphis scores. Barcelona
Great.
lead 1-0.
Okay, now it should be easier because they'll be forced to attack, and then we can just
Yeah.
strike them back.
More spaces opening up.
Exactly. We love
And
that.
there's yeah. And Memphis scores. Watch all the Twitter merchants who have hated on him till now claim that he's the greatest player of all time, better than Haaland, better than Mbappe, better than Cristiano Ronaldo, but not quite Messi level.
Hard to do. Can't blame him. But now that Abde came on, I doubt we'll see Demir.
Oh,
Unless he's using him as an interior, but I'm not
yeah.
sure.
Wait, Demir as interior? Or
Possibly.
Abde?
No, Demir. I mean, because Abde
I
now is
see.
right winger.
Yeah. Let me do a little bit of a setup right here so that you guys can see the goal scorer as well. Well, I think that looks good. I think.
I hope.
Yeah, honestly. I think Memphis needs to be a little bit smaller. Yeah, this should be fine. Actually, no. It hangs out like a sore thumb. Okay, that's pretty good, I'd say. Now the only thing missing is Gavi's yellow card, definitely. First goal in Xavi's era, yeah, by Memphis. The one
Oh
and
yeah,
only,
true.
of course. Okay, now it looks perfect. Well, now Espanyol are under pressure, and now it probably will feel like a derby.
Yes, I find the intensity to be great for it.
Yeah, right off the bat, we see spaces opening up as Espanyol struggle to find an opening to attack. Espanyol in possession, great passing network, but I suspect Barca will gain possession back soon, and I would be right as Barcelona get a throw in. Well, Espanyol's kind of attacking approach is a little bit scramblier than I expected, if that's a word.
Let's say somewhat special.
Yeah, unorganized. Hey, that oddly looks like Koeman ball. Well, what a network of one-touch passing by the Barcelona midfield.
Can't complain for sure.
Yeah. Well, looks like a tussle up for another. Barca still in possession, hugging the central line. Well, strangely enough, Espanyol have three of their players way ahead of their defensive line, something which you don't see often.
But I guess that's the result
Yeah,
of their situation.
yeah, the one goal deficit.
Exactly. Which goes to
Well,
the
another tussle in the box, and Espanyol are on the counter attack. Not for long, as the ball goes outside for a Barcelona penalty. Sorry, a Barcelona throw in.
I was about to ask, did they already miss a penalty or something?
No, it's just a throw in.
Glad.
My bad.
Don't worry, sir.
The Espanyol Nico comes in. Abde has completed more dribbles 3 than passes 2.
If you say so.
Arson
Oh no,
says
it's
so, not
Arsenal who
me.
says it, okay.
So Barcelona trying to approach from the right. One touch passing, you love to see that. Haven't seen that in so long.
And definitely not, with that sort of intention to have, because
Yeah.
that's what's
Ooh, a
important.
thunderous run by Barcelona, but too many white shirts inside the penalty box once again. Espanyol get a corner awarded to them.
I actually feel.
Well, Eric
maybe it's
Garcia
more-
almost scored an own goal.
I actually feel that Piqué has been more proactive
Yeah,
than
yeah,
usual.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
especially
PK
in terms
still
of.
has at least 2 more seasons left in him, mark my words.
I know how many, but at least, I definitely think he's overrated just like almost every single
Yeah,
Barcelona player.
I can't believe that there are people who slander Busquets.
I can't believe anyone slanders anyone in the first place, but okay.
No, I understand if they slander someone like Neymar or Coutinho. Understandable. Have a nice day. Well, Sergio Roberto is someone who is overhated on. I'm not saying that you should love him, but you overhate him. I mean, yeah, what's the reason? Raul de Tomas dispossessed. Gavi 1 versus 1ing Raul. In the end, the third party, Alex Vidal, wins it. But Busquets and Gavi take them on. Well, Xavi surely stressed out. Love to see it. Man is
But that you
thinking.
stressed out not enough.
Yeah, man is at least thinking and implementing changes, unlike a certain other manager who used to just yell with his hands in his pockets. No, literally, a certain manager just used to watch the match with the hands in his pockets and yell at youngsters.
That might have happened.
Yeah. Shashank says Barca should try to bring Alexia to teach them how to shoot from outside the box.
Not wrong.
The Femini player?
Yeah, she's one the best midfielder with Aitana.
Yeah, I think Memphis can teach them how to shoot from outside the box just fine. Oh, and there's the Gavi yellow card, is it? Oh, no,
There you go.
it's Abde. It's
No?
the Abde yellow card.
God damn it, wrong player.
Yeah, wrong player.
Okay, so basically you're telling me what is it, like a general fight?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Okay, a challenge by Abde. One could call it somewhat illegal, but then the Espanyol player starts manhandling him. I'm not quite sure Abde was the one who deserved the yellow card there, ref.
Whatever.
I mean, the foul was originally Abde's, but the attack was done by the Espanyol opposite number.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell. Somewhat of a mess, at least.
Well, Xavi's next match is sure. Oh, what a through ball! What a through ball! Sadly, Abde couldn't get on the end of it in time.
But definitely.
And a good piece of defending as
view
well.
from my eyes.
Good piece of defending as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. That was almost a goal, you know. If not for the Espanyol number 3. Corner for Barcelona.
Yes.
Match versus Benfica. When is it again?
Tuesday, Wednesday? Wait, let me see.
Yeah, so not much time for Xavi to train the squad, but a huge challenge.
Let me see. Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, a huge challenge for him with not much time to train
9
his
p.m.
players.
as well. Our time.
Okay, Espanyol posing an attacking threat inside the Barca penalty box. Barcelona defending well for now. Out to their left. And a long attempted shot and right into Ter Stegen's arms.
The ideal situation would be to score another goal to secure.
Yeah.
Now that we can see the dumb goal in the first minutes.
You know, at least Abde fired the shot on target, you know. Yeah.
He was like, okay, I just need to get the shot on target, so at least for the stats.
Yeah, he was thwarted by brilliance. Nothing he could do about it.
Not exactly, no. But it's really good at his age to manage pull off something like this.
Yeah.
I like how Frankie actually now just moves vertically more than horizontally he did before.
Yeah.
Like, it basically has this sort of channel, which is not exactly a half space, it's like a quarter of a space, and he just moves up and down. It reminds me of a similar role he had on the Setien for a while as well, when we had the 3-5-2 and he was
Okay, that was a harsh challenge, to be fair. Yeah, a well-deserved yellow card for Mingueza. It was a late challenge. Yeah.
It happens quite a lot to him. But it's fine. I can't exactly say that was undeserved. And to be fair, from his view, it's understood.
Yeah.
And the ball as well.
Well, how strange. Both Mingueza and Abde get a yellow, but not Gavi.
Gavi, your teammates taught you the example. It's your turn. I thought the thing that you can notice is the occupation of the vertical channel.
A great through ball. And a goal! Oh wait,
there we go.
It's offside or what?
Oh no, never, yeah.
Yeah, Frankie de Jong.
Damn it.
Frankie de Jong, yeah, clearly offside.
Yeah, but it's the right decision. So that's good.
Yeah. Frankie de Jong on the end. Barcelona with 7 offsides this match. By the way, Shashank asks you, Kai, if you're planning to write anything for Medium soon.
Yeah, I just do it less often than I used to do, but yeah, there's a few things planned. I won't talk about what, but it will be more philosophical, tactical, because I'm trying to change my style to then create something bigger. But yeah, don't worry, something will come up. Just not expect every week like I used to do before.
Okay.
Because duties of universities.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because duties of universities sort of sometimes
yeah. I forgot you're a nerd now. Yeah. Anyway,
what did OG say?
Yeah.
Because he said the OG said something.
Yeah. The OJ says that Chippy, no sorry de Jong, poor Demir. a story told in 3 comments.
Pretty much.
Yeah. The flurry of emotions, yeah, man. It would have been a wonderful goal if it was not.
I'm definitely watching the replay tomorrow, and might do actually a thread about the game. If not an article for Barça Buzz, because it's been a while since I've written.
I see.
Given that there's quite a few things I think main Barça Twitter will not see, which can blame them for them, to be fair.
Well, Espanyol in possession. We go out to the right.
But we are following them, so...
Well, look at how well the backline has marked the Espanyol players.
Generally, you can see the shape is like a pyramid, more or less. and it switches to a rectangle once they attack through either of the wings.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Which
Kai.
can,
Kai, genuine
hmm?
question. Genuine
Yes?
question, both by Shashank and me. Ansu Fati biscuit review, when is it coming?
God damn it. Firstly, I still haven't eaten them.
You didn't eat them?
So, not yet. Originally, I just bought them because it was antipathy. That's the only reason. To be
Okay.
fair, like, so yeah,
Okay,
we'll see.
hold on. An Espanyol player goes down inside the box. Um. Oh my. Yeah. Abde and the Espanyol player have a collision.
Oh, what a
This.
surprise!
Yeah. The Espanyol
Oh,
player
yeah,
goes down harder, but apparently the foul is given. Yeah.
yeah,
It's a
it's a foul,
foul.
not a.
Yeah, a foul given to Espanyol. A free kick from a tight angle. Well, I have seen
Makes sense.
balls going in easily from there. Ter Stegen needs to be highly alert, not
The
just
entire
for the
team as
initial
well.
shot, but also for the rebound.
That's true.
We'll get back to the biscuit review after the kick. Yeah, don't worry. Fotmob is like 2 minutes earlier. It's a goal kick. Yeah. Yeah, brilliant save by Ter Stegen, and the rebound is off target. Goal kick for Barcelona. So yeah, you didn't eat the Ansu Fati biscuits yet?
Not yet. This is literally
Why?
just the box next to me. Because I don't know, because I already had other biscuits. So
Okay.
once like regular biscuits, which in Spain they call Maria, which is like the most original name you can find.
Uh-huh.
Slight sarcasm.
Oh,
Every first British woman is
Coutinho
called
on the sidelines. Xavi instructing him
that.
about what to do. Yeah.
Once
Shashank says
he comes on,
Brazilian
comes
Iniesta coming.
comes in perhaps for Gavi.
Yeah, definitely Gavi, definitely.
I mean,
I don't
if
see any other option. Okay, so Kai, yeah, the Ansu Fati biscuits, when are you gonna eat them?
uh, I don't know. It's on the schedule, but we have a busy schedule with biscuits as well. So we hope to see.
No, I really wanna know what they are. Like,
No, the normal Principe biscuits.
what?
Uh,
What kind?
Principe, what they're called. It's like the
Ooh,
classic, that they're filled with chocolate.
yeah. Is it like a bourbon?
Sorry?
Is it like a bourbon? I mean, does it have cream in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like chocolate biscuits with chocolate cream inside.
Well, the outside is not chocolate, but the inside is.
Yeah. Two biscuits with chocolate cream
Yeah,
inside
exactly.
it, right? Yeah, it's called bourbon biscuits in India.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here depends on the countries in Europe, so
Yeah.
because we know we
So Shashank, Ansu Fati is basically bourbon biscuit.
okay.
Yeah, so
Just
Coutinho is coming on for who? For Gavi, as we predicted. No yellow
not
card
the
for the
hardest.
young man. Something which we
Probably the
don't
first
see
right
familiar.
prediction I've gotten all match, but okay.
9.3 kilometers covered for him.
Damn.
Very good to see.
Not sure what's the average, but seems good.
Yeah, definitely. Anything close to 10 kilometers is good.
Probably.
Yeah. So yeah, you were talking about biscuits.
Because that's the most important thing to talk about
Yeah.
during the match.
Yeah. By the way, dipping biscuits in water is underrated.
You should say so.
Yeah, I get I get that you should dip them in milk. Yeah. Okay, I get you, but have you ever tried dipping them in water?
Don't remember doing that.
Why not?
I know. The way they suggested
It
that.
tastes good. It tastes good, genuinely. Like sometimes, the only reason why I've ever done this is because we keep I don't drink warm milk, okay? I just drink
Me
chilled
neither.
milk. Yeah. I just drink chilled milk. So anytime I have a cough or something, I go ahead and dip my biscuits in water. Is that bad?
I won't judge you for that, but I wouldn't say it's very
Wait,
attractive.
Barcelona in a good position, but defended brilliantly again.
Trying to break
Sricharan,
out.
welcome to the live stream, Sricharan. He says Ansu Busquets. That's it, Ansu Busquets.
Okay, no.
Okay.
The joke has been
Okay,
done like
okay.
10 times
Coutinho in a
before.
dangerous spot. Great pass in, and Memphis goes down. Golden chance. OJ says water really. Man, I'm telling you, try it first. Try it first before hating on it. Try it. Dude, I kid you not. I do the same with bourbon biscuits, which is the Ansu Fati biscuits. just just try it once. OJ, you too. Don't dip it in orange juice, of course. But
Oh.
yeah, dip it in water. Just try once.
It's fun to see how, we technically don't have wingers, you can see two players at the touchline waiting for the boat to come. So stretching the pitch, essentially.
Yeah.
Then you can see again the square of four midfielders I talked about earlier.
Wait a second. I think I can do something.
Wow.
Dude, I can adjust user volume. Talk. Kai, say anything.
I will talk.
Says keep talking. I just wanna configure the
Damn,
user
okay.
volume.
It says, I mean, I assume you knew that before, but guess you didn't. Wow, is that a goal?
No, it's not. It's slightly off target.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, because at first it looked.
Yeah, from that
that's
angle it
funny.
looked like it was in.
Yeah.
Coutinho is
told you.
playing as a left winger, yes. Yes,
Sort of, yeah.
for now. What a goal
Yeah.
that would have been, exactly. A great goal it would have been. You know, usually when my team is only leading by a single goal, I'm usually a little bit anxious because it's just a one-goal lead, a very slim lead. But against a team like Espanyol, who refuse to leave their own half, I find it pretty comfortable. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but I wouldn't complain. I want to more.
OJ says Kai speaks Spanish. Kai doesn't speak Spanish. He speaks a bunch of
Buenos
languages.
dias. But I can do a basic conversation, but that's about it. So, for the sake of my own reputation and my professional career, let's not do that.
Yeah, we have
It was
a
a few
few.
months.
Yeah, we have some new Spanish members like Gabby and Luis who will come on podcasts and live watch-alongs later on. So yeah, there have been some new Barça Buzz signings, and stay tuned to meet them.
We've had a busy transfer market window ahead of everyone. Because at Barcelona, we always plan things, unlike the clubs.
Yeah. Ooh, good chance. Ooh,
And good
and
luck.
Coutinho doesn't receive the ball for some reason.
Because-
Yo hablar un poco español. Sí, amigo,
Bueno.
sí.
Sí, amigo, sí.
Sí. Boa tarde.
That's Portuguese. Wrong language.
Guten Tag.
Okay, that's German.
Yeah.
Are you going to do it like in every language or something?
Hablo. The hablar inglés, to be honest. Hablar
Sí.
inglés. Sí. Fabrizio needs to confirm Barça Buzz signings. Yeah, he does. He does follow us. Haha. Yeah, keep flexing. Yeah, well, technically, yeah. Technically, Fabrizio Romano knows that I exist. It feels weird. But yeah, technically he does. Technically, so does Victor Font and Carlos Puyol too. Remember the fiasco where his WhatsApp number got leaked?
Oh, I remember that. That was
Yeah,
amazing.
I texted him and he even saw that message. He didn't reply though.
Racist.
Maybe. But we
Thought they
do
didn't
need
know.
another goal. Definitely, we do need goals.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that for the sake of stress, for example. So I wouldn't mind that, but if we don't concede, then I don't see the problem either. So
I see.
1-0 is a decent, and I mean even Setien started his career here with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah. OJ says that's so cool to know. I know, man. Busquets injured. Busquets is apparently injured.
Excuse me, what?
Is he? Riqui Puig. Riqui Puig is coming on.
Wow.
No idea.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, Busquets
Indeed.
has a minor discomfort, it looks like.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah. Stricharan says Espanyol are playing good in the second half. Are they? Yeah, I mean they
They're
are
not really
playing
playing that
better.
good.
Yeah, they are playing
I don't think
better.
so. It's just that we're not that intense. We're still quite intense, but not as much.
Yeah.
Roulé, he scored, I remember, against us, the winner, once.
Yeah.
I don't remember which game it was, though.
Wulay. His name sounds like someone is yodeling.
I see you're very positive on his name.
Yeah.
That said,
Riqui Puig is
the one
coming
piece
on.
of, yeah, for more or
Why
less.
is the linesman? What is the linesman whispering in his ear?
I don't want to know, probably.
Who takes the captain's armband?
Who's this? PK, I guess?
Yeah, must be PK, definitely.
Because I think he's the second captain, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I probably am, but
Shashank says Kai's volume sounds weird right now. Okay,
thanks.
adjusted it a little bit. Please tell me how it is now. Yeah, it was 180%. I changed it to 130%. By the way, Kai, what microphone are you using, if any at all?
The headphones one.
Gaming headset microphone.
Yes, but I'm
Yeah,
planning at some point to get a microphone at some point.
yeah. Please do, man. I mean, how does my microphone sound, by the way?
Pretty good. I
Yeah,
can hear you.
it's a dedicated microphone.
Yeah, I'm planning to probably after winter or something
Yeah, yeah,
with
yeah.
Christmas money or
Yeah,
something like
great
that.
investment and cheap as well, you know. Don't get one
Yeah,
of those, yeah, heavy duty ones that professional streamers get. Just get one that like
works.
clips onto your collar. Oh, a great pass into the box from the right.
And a close
Yeah, yeah. Great
reception.
defending once again.
Hard to learn. Great ball recycling, which I love to say. Because us analysts are obsessed with details.
Top
so,
speed of Abde has been almost 34 kilometers per hour.
yeah, just
33.8.
and it's just as much as Pedrosa, which is a defender, if I'm not mistaken. So that tells you a
Damn.
lot. They run without the ball. We run
I
with the
remember
ball.
a few matches ago when PK was the fastest man on the
Oh
pitch.
yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, yeah,
Because PK is not exactly known to be a very fast defender or
yeah.
player generally.
Yeah, but it's not like the others were slow. He was genuinely fast. He had the fastest run recorded.
Yeah. God knows why.
Okay, Barcelona in possession, and they lose possession, and they recover possession, and a foul is given. Shashank, is Kai's volume okay now? It should be, I think.
Hope so.
Yeah. Dude, no way he went down from that.
Amazing. So I'll just
No way.
grab some food. So I'll be right back.
Gerard Bolt. Yeah, man. PK be fast when he wants to. Okay, a free kick in a dangerous position. Okay, free kick in a dangerous position, 25 meters away. Kai sounds good. Perfect. Thanks, guys. Okay, and it's off target. No worries. RDT has such a weird hairstyle, man. I'd go bald and have that on my head for the entire world to see. Like, ew. Why would you do that? Shashank says now Kai is sounding like Kai.
Wow, thanks. I guess. I think.
Dude, how does that Espanyol player go down like that? Another yellow card, another yellow card. Wow.
Let's go.
Yellow card to Frankie. Wow.
Yeah, okay, Frank is that's right.
Yeah, Frankie de Jong got a yellow card. Ooh, we almost conceded. It was Ter Stegen again, but it was off target. Goal kick for Barcelona. Kai,
Can be glad. Yes.
a complicated question for you.
Again.
OJ asks, where are you from?
Okay. So I'll have to take my whole life story, but in short, I'm by origin Croatian, Bulgarian, and Serbian, because Yugoslavia broke out a few years ago. But I have the German citizenship officially, and right now I'm in Spain, and I'm born in Switzerland, and Spain is my 7th country. So just remember, I'm European.
Okay, because Europe is a country. Anyway, Shashank says in the last 24 hours, I think I have heard Kai's voice more than anyone else, at least 4 hours. Yeah, you hosted that whole fleet thing, right?
Yeah, the Twitter Spaces about Melina.
Yeah, I wish I could join, but it's been really hectic of a schedule with my uni tests and everything.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. After the 26th of November, I'll get like a week off.
That's nice.
Yeah. It's the small things in life, like, you know, the small things in life, like Cristiano's contribution to Manchester United. Things that give you joy. Okay, Nico looks injured. Nico looks injured, and the shameless Espanyol players continue to play.
Can you, like, not?
And the referee doesn't even stop the match. OJ asks, what country do you support so much? Must be confusing. I assume he's talking about the FIFA World Cup.
Well, I usually prefer to keep a neutral status, but I've been mostly a Spain fan. But depends. Like, for example, in the last Euros, I was also cheering for Denmark. So it really depends on how they play. If they play well, if they
have you ever supported Brazil?
The memories? I've liked them, but supported them? I don't think so.
I see. What about Argentina?
Yeah, I have in 2014 for obvious reasons.
Well, I'm mostly a Spain/Argentina. Well, I used to support Brazil ever since I was a child because I was brainwashed by my father. And I felt like I owe them some sort of loyalty because I have been supporting them from my childhood. But to be honest, this RDT fellow, he has hit the crossbar against us at least 3 times tonight.
I didn't count it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I felt like I owed Brazil some faithfulness, some allegiance, and shameful piece of play, man. Nico just laying there in the corner while the teams continue to play. Shame on you, referee. Shame on you, Espanyol. Shame on you.
Not exactly amazing.
Just look at it. Nico was just laying there in the corner injured for so long. Shame on them. Mingueza looks to be down as well. Yeah, so I felt like I owed them some sort of allegiance, even though in reality, except for Kaká and Ronaldinho, I've never liked any other Brazilian.
Damn.
Yeah, I literally have never liked any other Brazilian other than, of course, Neymar when he was in the MSN. But after that, nah.
I hope that there's no Brazilian fans in Barcelona that will get offended.
Yeah. Shashank says it's not compulsory to stop the game for injuries now. Well, it doesn't matter.
It's not?
When look, how does it matter? How does it matter? When a player is down injured, it's a sportsmanship.
I assumed you actually had to stop.
Yeah,
That's
I have
something.
seen. Yeah, we have seen clips of videos where players throw away goal chances when the opposition player is injured. They just give up goal
generally
chances. They
everyone
don't score.
stops in the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
place.
And even the referee, yeah, I get the referee that he didn't stop because he wasn't compelled to do so, but it still doesn't make 100% sense because obviously he was down for a long time and he is a kid, for God's sake.
I mean,
Nico
just
is a
generally out
kid.
of human decency, you know.
Yeah.
Award,
Sricharan says RDT reminds me of Professor Moriarty in Sherlock. I haven't seen Sherlock, but it's
same.
the age of Google.
If you guys say so.
Okay, I'll Google him.
Anyways.
Well, you're not wrong. The hairstyle is almost identical. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yes, Sricharan. I support, OJ says, I support Spain because Jamaica is trash and the coach is trash. Understandable. Really understandable, man.
I
From
haven't
India.
watched that. I did watch Jamaica last week, but usually throughout history I haven't watched them a lot to be able to comment on that.
Shashank asks, you don't like Bolsonaro?
Not exactly a fan of his
The Brazilian
politics.
president. He's the president of Brazil, right?
Yeah, not exactly a fan of his politics, given that he's on the other extreme of my political views.
Who cares about Brazilian politics, man?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't like exactly discuss Brazilian politics on Barca.
Yeah, we try to stay away from politics in general, but Brazil?
Just please, basically just stick to football.
Yeah.
It would be amazing.
Shashank says only for head injuries. You know, I'm not well versed at all with Brazilian politics. I don't know anything apart from the fact that he is the president and that he's like 60 plus years old.
I've read a decent amount, but I'll probably not.
Shashank says it's a joke. Okay.
Oh.
Well, so I guess the Brazilian president must be like a dictator or something. Because I really
he's known to. Yeah, he's known to be slightly authoritarian.
Oh.
But let's not talk about this.
Well then, I'm someone who likes authoritarian figures, but yeah, no politics.
6 minutes added. So
yeah, 6 minutes of added time. Looks like we are gonna end on the single goal by Memphis.
Yeah, unless we have a late.
Okay, and a breakthrough for Barcelona. A long shot and it's saved by the keeper.
Oh, what a surprise.
He's clearly been Espanyol's best player on the field. To be very honest. You would agree, right?
Yes.
Memphis too has been top notch.
He's been good.
Well, where is Coutinho, to be honest? He has disappeared. ever since he came on. Just that one brilliant chance, and after that, he became John Cena. Ter Stegen with the ball out to his left. Barça in possession. Espanyol pushing high. Higher
would say
than
that
all their pushes combined in the first half.
hoping that in the next games the last minutes will be better, because the last 10-15 minutes haven't been amazing for us in
Yeah.
comparison to the first half.
Ooh, a chipped pass in. Barça comfortable in possession. Ball goes outside, throw in for Barcelona. Espanyol in possession. Advancing. Still advancing. Many Barcelona bodies inside the box. Comfortably deflected. And a foul. And a yellow card for the Espanyol player. Yeah, that was a deliberate push.
Assuming, yeah.
Yeah. Leandro Carrera gets a yellow card.
Pretty deserved to that sense.
Yeah. Imagine making substitutions in 2
No.
minutes remaining of added time.
Never been
Koeman
Xavi.
ball flashbacks.
I don't see what talking about.
Yeah. Barcelona on the run again. Coutinho from the left to Alba. Cuts in. Low cross in, deflected, and saved by the keeper. Okay, they're 1-0 down, then why are they wasting time?
Let's say it doesn't seem very encouraging in terms of build-up.
Yeah. Well, Barca are playing extremely defensive right now.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to not concede because the last minutes have been
Yeah.
not amazing. Understandable.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, and the ball outside. Final 40 seconds or so. Xavi looking pretty content.
More or less.
Okay, wait, yeah, it's a corner for Espanyol.
The players definitely seem tired. Which is understandable.
And a great save by Ter Stegen. Great save. Great save.
Can be proud.
Yeah. Great save by Ter Stegen. Looks like he has been doing some mentality drills. And Ter Stegen clears it. And the final whistle is rung.
So that's about it. I'll have to go.
And yeah, of course. So thank you guys for
Thank
watching.
you.
Thank
Thank you
you,
for
Kai,
having me.
for coming on this episode. We had a lot of viewers.
Thank
Thanks to you, and they most probably
you.
enjoyed.
Bye.
Looking forward to having you more often. And goodbye, Kai, and
Bye bye.
goodbye, our viewers, and good night. Great match under the Xavi legacy. We'll see you again next match day. Forza Barça, Vical Barça. Goodbye.